Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Doing well? Doing well myself. A little bit tired, but that never changes. Regardless of how much I sleep, I'm always tired. Really, no one here to claim first. There's my notification. Now, the moment someone gets that, the moment I get that notification, someone else does. Morning, Sistap, Noel. How you guys doing today? Hey, Grim Reaper. Morning, Potato Burning. As for always, we're gonna give it a good 2 hours just to let everyone kind of filter in. We'll play a little bit of stuff here and there. It's Friday. There's an important thing going on right now, though. You know how it's the all elemental dungeons open? There's a bunch of elemental dungeons my Europe account hasn't hit 7 on. So we'll go get those mystical scrolls, so we just amp these foos real quick. Do I want a new Nat 5? Not really. Like, before I got no real Nat 5s on my immediate wish list, but I was okay with it. Now if I were to get any Nat 5s, they would have to be on my immediate wish list for me to use them. Anyways, we're going straight over to Europe. Straight over to Europe to kill some time. And while we're loading, I'm gonna go get one of those countdown until 1 p.m. today timers going right now. Count down to 1 p.m. Boop. There we go. 1 hour 55 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. We'll get those up on screen real quickly. Singular strand needs to get back up in my hair. Alright, so we got that. Doesn't look like we can cut it down. Do what we did last time just to cheese it a little bit. Sorry, we'll be a little bit twitchy for a sec. Just kinda. Just do that, that's good enough. Then from there, we just then resize this. No, put the chat back. Good enough. Now we got a timer where that is. It's loaded back up, so we can just go ahead and open that up. Music 2 needs to be connected to NCS, so that way you guys can see what's going on. It's not perfectly lined up where it needs to be. Can we make it better? Bet you we can. I'll just manually put it there. That needs just a little. There we go. Perfect. Pixel perfect. I'll leave that up and all that fun stuff. Now, I haven't been able to see chat since I've been doing this off. Alright. What do you guys been saying? Doing good, almost got everything for Vermos. Congratulations. I did 13 mystical scrolls and an L&D on Asia server. No lightning. I made it on a YDCB video. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Did you beat him? Beat him up? Does crit damage count with normal damage or not? What do you mean, Potato Burning? That's don't quite know what you're asking about with that question. What do you mean with normal damage? Did I get sleep? A little bit. Not a lot. I love to sleep a lot, but I hate the idea of sleeping. Have I done Hall of 7? Hall of 7. Alright, so Hall of Fire. Let's get that down and out of the way. Close enough. Nope, only crit rate hits. Awakened my mark. Congratulations, Roshan. Made my first 6-star yesterday. Bella's real. Yeah, Bella's a good 6-star. first 6-star. It was my first 6-star on my main account. Shh. None of that. None of that today. Today's a day for some summons. So last night I was laying in bed way too late instead of actually sleeping. And I looked at the shop, and lo and behold, there was pieces to some L&Ds. And I'm like, where am I at? Well, I'm at 35. I've got some crystals left over. Let's start doing some refreshes. And I'm not only doing this for L&D, I'm just doing this because I also need rage runes, guard runes. You know, I need some specific runes and see if I get anything nice that comes out. So as I'm going through, within the first 30 crystals of refresh, I got some more L&D pieces. I got some more L&D pieces. I got legendary pieces, mystical scroll, and some more L&D pieces. So by the time I finished refreshing last night, I'd gotten another L&D scroll from shop. I mean, I got high crit damage, but my attack low. Does attack low affect crit damage? Okay, so potato burning. We're actually gonna open up a secondary row. It's really hard to show off the demonstration here. But yeah, and morning chive. Morning chive on. I did see you there. So here's how crit damage works. Let's say you have 1000 attack, 100% crit damage, and we'll just go through the scenario of whether you crit or not. Say you have 1000 attack and you have a 300% multiplier. So 300% of 1000 is 3000, right? 1 times 3. Because 300% is 3x. 100% would be, if you had a 100% multiplier, you would hit for 1000 damage with your 1000 attack on a 0 defense monster. We're not taking in defense into account here. It just muckies up the math. So 1000 attack, 300 on your multiplier. You hit and it's gonna do 3000 damage. No attack buff, no defense break, no buffs. We're just going this raw. You don't crit, it will be 3000 damage. But if you do crit, we take that crit multiplier and you take 1 times whatever that crit multiplier divided by 100 is. You know, how many times over? 100 is 1, so you're doubling the damage, which means you take your damage times it by 2. If you had 200%, it's not times 4, it's times 3. So say you had 1000 attack, 300% multiplier, doing 3000 damage, and you have 100% crit damage, and you crit, it's 6000 damage. But if you have 200% crit damage, it now becomes 9000 damage. But what happens if you have, say, 2500 attack, with still only that 100% crit damage? Times that by 3, oops, that's divided by 3. Times that by 3, 7,500. Then that gets doubled again for 1,500. So you raise the base damage of your attack for the multiplication of your crit damage to be higher. Because doubling the damage with raw attack means doubling your raw attack. So if you want to go from 3,000 damage to 6,000 damage on that 300 multiplier skill, you need 2,000 attack. To go from 6,000 to 12,000 damage, you need 4,000 attack. So on and so forth. It's multiplicative on how much you have to do just to double. Whereas with crit damage, if you did 12,000 damage, to go from going 12,000 damage to 24,000 damage, you only need 100% crit damage. And go from 24,000 damage to 36,000 damage to add itself back in, you just need another 100%. I hope that explains it at least a little bit. And hey Neon, I wasn't looking at hey Neon, Dondre, Dub Steve, how you guys going? How you guys doing today? Absolutely potato burning. The easiest way, TLDR, they both rely on each other. If you don't have high crit damage, then even if you crit, your attacks won't do much more. But if you have low attack but high crit damage, then your crit damage isn't really multiplying anything. It's like saying, why multiply It's like multiplying 50 by 500 when you could actually multiply, you know, say 750 by 30. I don't even know, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Actually, the second one's lower. But you get the idea, is if you could get 500 as a multiplier on that second one, you need a ridiculously high multiplier to pull a much more moderate number. Did you summon yet? Not yet, waiting for people to come in. So let's see if these guys can do B7 on their own. When am I summoning? You see that that little thing right above my head? That's when we're summoning at. More crit damage equals more damage, but less attack means less damage as well, so balance them out. Usually people accept a 1-to-1 ratio. If you get 100% increased attack, you want 100% crit damage. It's not stolen from Google. I'm just making Google do the work. Looks like they can do B7. That's good to know. Water would be really the only one they probably couldn't do. It's 1 a.m. Gotta sleep soon. Well, this will go up as a VOD after, so you can definitely watch it. Oh, B6. What if they could do B7? No, that's just called, it's called an employer's relationship. I employ Google to do my work. And as such, I pay it with hits. Such as me clicking on things sometimes. Awesome, can I see your mons? I want to make a prediction of what you're going to pull. Sure. This isn't actually my account. This is the, Why does this sound like there's like 3 songs playing at the same time? How about let's not do that? Shoo shoo. Good enough. This isn't the account I'm going to be summoning for. It's not where my scrolls live. But I will when I go back over there. Come on, Perna, I believe. Oh, Perna's attack broken. This is going to suck. Come on, Perna, I believe. Annihilate, annihilate, annihilate. Annihilate. Yep. I hate annihilation changes like that. We'll need a rep. Didn't help that Bella didn't stick along with us for the ride. Oh, Stroker should do fine. Hey, Nolander. Or Nolan, sorry. Why are you getting mid so easy and all I get are high and lows? I get that on my main account. I always need highs, but that's it. I always need highs. I always have too many mids. You're almost at Ifrit? Congratulations. Baramos helps a lot. Or unless you mean Guild Wars summons on Ifrits, and each one of those have their own use. And the music's getting louder even though I turned it down. God damn SoundCloud. Just one. There we go. Sounds about right. Okay, that's that one. Cleared B7 here, but not cleared much of this. Standard, same team. Sure thing, Sistap. The Ifrit Water or Wind, both are very good. The fire one's not bad either. So don't just discount him either. Someone just got a Monkey King. Congratulations on your fire extendo stick. Ah, no, not a newbie, just killing time. You're low on water and wind. Yeah, I think I'm actually too heavy in water. Sorry, I'm too heavy with damage being wind and fire, but not a lot of water damage dealers. The only one I have really is Sigmarus that I've built. Hey Earl, do you consider 16 minutes after stream starts late? We haven't summoned yet, so you're fine. All outfits are good. Fire is actually very good for some late game arena and guild wars. It's good for it's still good for early game. He does additional damage based on the debuffs that are on people, so he does damage for not needing to build damage. I am open for anyone who wants me to summon for them, but I don't think I have anyone who actually wants me to summon this month. No one's really been talking about it. I haven't been pushing it either, so I kind of believe that's my fault. This app asks if I want to summon his premium pack. If you want me to, unless you want to summon at the exact same time with me. Both are options. I don't mind either. It's really up to you. I'll just bring more damage. Bring in the double birds. I did something odd this morning, guys. I had breakfast before stream. It usually never happens. Is the time there is 11:20. Summoning 10,000 unknown scrolls would probably be pretty quick, actually. Because I've gone through, I think, like 500 in like 15 minutes. You see the video of 5 birds? No, I didn't. Should I build my Lapis first or Water Barbaric King? And which to ruin my water team kind of weak? I would do Lapis first. She has more applications. Like, so here's how this works. Lapis is an all-arounder. So she's got this little bubble that she does very good at. Well, I wouldn't say very good. She's proficient at everything inside this bubble. But everything outside, like, she's not very great at everything inside her bubble. Where Ajir is more of like a spike. He does one thing, and he does one thing well, and that's it. Where Lapis can do quite a few things. She's a little bit more versatile, but she's not as good as everything. Like, she's okay. She's an all-rounder. If that makes any sense to you. It's your choice in whether you need that specialized person right now, or if you can just deal with an all-rounder. Hey, Millie! Tin Can says, I'm new to the streaming community. I'm actually gonna start streaming streaming summoning streams and whatnot just to try to meet and make some new friends. That's a great way to do it. Oh, I opened 3 scrolls today, right before Teen Scroll Dream. It's okay. Food is always food, though. Alright, so we should have 2 scrolls to go on this account, and then we... Like, I don't care about summoning this with it, and switching accounts just for 2 scrolls. It's kind of obnoxious when I can just do this. Why, Bear Man? Yeah. I just want Megan. Megan or, like, 3-star food. Nope. Oh, well. No biggie. Alright, going back over to Global. Hey, let's look at my, Let's go look at my rivals. We got 7 rivals. We'll kill those down. We'll go use, some mana to try to power up Perna's runes. Power up Perna's runes. Power up Perna's prunes. Thank you, Tin Can, for the follow. I hope your streams go well. Let's just start streaming on YouTube. Guess who was first? Like, he actually is starting his streams on YouTube, or he just started today, like right now, just started a stream. I hate people who do that to their avatar, like their names. Can't see who it is. And if it's just like he started doing streams on YouTube, it'd probably just be because that's probably why he was poking around the summoners or streams on YouTube, just to see how people were receiving it and how the community was on YouTube outside of Twitch. Oh, just now. Nice. If I could go pop in and say, hey, how's it going? But I bet you he's swamped by people talking to him since he's more popular. Hey, Titus, how's it going? Appreciate it. Next week I'll try to do my first one. Next week, what time? I'll try my best to show up to it. And if it's any time near my stream, I'll definitely either give you a shout out or try to host you. Always good to get people off their ground. Because getting your first couple of dedicated viewers is a little bit harder. Just say, "Was poppin', Jimbo?" Nah. 1 hour and 35 minutes until I summon. I should probably put some text above that. Give me 1 sec. Text. Actually, let's just add the YouTube title is Bug AF, not what I want. But can we rename it? Can we change the text? Sure can. Perfect. Morning around 7 or 8 a.m. Alright, well, just let me know if you can. I definitely want to try to see if I can show up to it. When am I going to summon? Well, there's that little interesting thing up to the left. I have to say to the left, which reminds me to point to my right. But it's right above my face. Somewhere around there. It's always at 1 p.m. Never any time different. 1 p.m. my time. Up above. A world so high. You know? Alright, 25 people watching. It's pretty much the usual crowd, and then a little bit. Definitely don't feel like I'm going to pull in much more than normal, especially since If Childish is streaming right now. wanted to post in Childish's chat. Just popping in for some low-key stream watching while I'm currently streaming. Cause he pops in like on his way to work and just listening in while I'm making my commute, or just low-key listening to you at work and kind of stuff. So I want to just kind of pop in there, but. See you, Tin Can. Thanks for joining in. I hope you're the best of the streams. Let me know when that happens so I can come join in. I wonder if he's actually, I bet you he is. Give me 1 second. No. Wow. He's streaming only on YouTube and not even on Twitch. I was kind of expecting him to restream it, but I get that. And hey, Blaster13323, good to see you again, my man. Alright, so we got all of our rivals down. So that way we can go get at least 2 of those things from the event. Since I don't use this account too often, it's not worth going hog wild on it. Right, we need to use more energy, but we're not going to do that. Not worth our time. So then we go and power up some runes real quick. Get ourselves we need this mana actually off the start so we can power up some runes. I don't think we can spend the 10k. I don't think we have the money in the bank, if you know what I'm saying, to spend the 10 upgrades on just Perna. Take a look though. Yeah, we do. Because this will be 66,000 if all 10 fail. Ah, stop. Why am I not doing this the faster way? You make summoner sort of videos, but they don't get that many views, so that's why you're gonna start streaming. More power to you. I'm just gonna power up this rune. Yes, the 2x animation is still here. We had an additional download this last night. I wish you the best of luck with streams. Streams just are time intensive. You have to commit to it. I see one of my I see Alex S. He generally pops into the stream maybe once or twice a week. Over in Childish's chat. Yes, I'm creeping on Childish's stream. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh well, can't plus 12 it, but we're getting closer. When we can do that, we can get some fun new scrolls to go with. Plus 9. So, yeah, we just need a lot more of that. But we hit our plus 10 for... 10 tries for this week. Sorry about that. Dropped my mouse. The only thing I do not know is how to set up OBS. OBS is pretty easy to set up. It's pretty straightforward. Let's open up another random window. I can kind of show off a little bit of OBS. It's not too hard to set up. And there's a lot of different guides online to help you out with it. Anyways, while we're going back over to global, I'm gonna be pulling up just kind of like a. I think it's gonna be easy for me to do this. What does window have? Do I have a monitor window? You guys are gonna see yourselves. Well, gonna see multiple me's. Just window. No, it's display capture. I want for optimizing. Ah! Aha, I do have one. I just named it something I didn't know what it was. Let's capture display 1. Apparently display 1 doesn't want to be captured. Display 0. Oh, because it's stretched. Oh, get out. Hold on one sec, guys. Transform, stretched screen, fit screen. Really? That's the only thing it picked to look at. Thank you. Thank you, Windows. Okay, so if we go over to display 1, why doesn't it let me see everything? I'm very confused right now. Okay, this is just not working. 1 second, guys. I don't have a monitor capture. We'll just make a new one real quick. Okay, so this one works. Weird. Alright, infinites. So this is your OBS. And here's what we call sources. So when we have different sources, you have different types of, wow, it's really hard to see without it doing that. That is fun to do, to just wiggle it. Let's see if I can actually open up a case of OBS. Because if I can, let's launch another one. I hope this doesn't destroy my stream. I don't think it's going to launch a second one. Because even if I move this over to the other side, you're not going to be able to see this, right? Oh, there we go. So, perfect. Still going to do the exact same thing because it's recording. Fantastic. If I turn this off on this, does it turn it off on the other one? 1 second. Perfect. Now, if we go over to this one and switch it over to my other monitor, since I have two, much better. You can see we're back in the game, but we'll get to that in a second. So this is OBS without the intrusion. Just give it a sec, okay? So here we have your scenes. Like if I'm doing Terraria, I click on it, it has all of my sources, which is just my camera and Terraria capture. If I'm doing recording, it'll have random window for whenever I need to show something or, you know, whatnot. And then it has the game itself. Like, scenes allow you to switch quickly between different recording situations. In your files, you've got, you know, your general settings. In there, there'll be a stream key. A stream key is a link between a streaming software and encoder to your account that you're streaming to. So all you have to make sure you do to make OBS work is to definitely go and check out to make sure that you put in your stream key. That is the most important part about streaming with OBS, is to make sure your stream key is in there. But other than that, there's a lot of different settings in here. You've got English. You can go to, don't ever go outside the dark theme, because the dark theme, oh my god, it's ugly. My eyeballs hurt. You got your stream, you got your output where you can change what different codecs or encoder you're using, your bit rates. It's, a lot of the stuff is going to be based on your hardware. So definitely make sure you go through this and optimize it to your video. I have it scaled down to 720 because doing 1920 by 1080, there's no real point, especially when I can't even record it in 1080p. You know, you've got hotkeys that are really nice to set, that I've set absolutely 0 of these things. And you've got your advanced. But the most important thing to do is make sure you set up your stream key. I'm not going to click on it because I'm not letting you guys know my stream key. Even though it is blurred out, I'm just not doing it. It's the one thing that you should hide. Much like you hide your account, your Hive ID. Hide your stream key, don't give it to anyone else. But your output, your general, all of these different things, you can make no, don't save. You can also make different profiles. I don't do that, but say if you have a profile for, say, recording that has all your different scenes for, like, top-down, straight view cameras, I don't know, unboxing videos. It's got a lot of power to it. You just have to take your time to actually do that. Not to mention, you can make automatic scene switchers. So let's say I'm playing League of Legends. The League of Legends game is a different .exe than the League of Legends summoners like Champ Select, the client before you're in game, right? But if it detects I am not in League of Legends, but I'm in the League of Legends profile, then I must be on the League of Legends client. So switch me to that scene. But that's the gist of it. OBS is pretty easy to get to use, and we're going to turn on the actual game recorder so it's not lagging my cursor around. Still lagging, but whatever. But that's your general gist on how to use OBS. There's a lot of guides on it. Definitely take a quick second to go look. Why should you hide it? Because if someone else knows your stream key, they can start streaming under your name, and if someone malicious knew that, they could literally just start a stream and then just tag in like Pornhub or something, and then you're immediately banned from most sites. And if you have a restream like I do, my stream key goes to restream, which splits into 2 different areas, which can go to more. Restream can allow you to do a lot more than just 2. They can simultaneously get you banned from a lot of different places at once. Why should you hide your Hive ID? Because people can issue forced password resets if they know your Hive ID. See you, Earl. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of your day, man. Alright. I don't know, I don't think we're gonna get much more people. Do you guys just... I don't think we have much more people to summon for. Do you guys want me to still wait out until 1? It's gonna be a short stream. I don't got much to summon. There's no way she's faster. Get some double S tier. Hey, John Do. Lana Oxified. Hey, Mo. How's it going, guys? You got like a 1v1 wind boss for 10 minutes. Well, the wind one's the worst, not because he's strong or anything. It's just like you nearly get him dead, and then he heals all the way up to full again. Gonna join? You can summon mine? Oh, cool. Awesome. If you guys need to, if you guys want me to summon for you, here's what I would like to ask kindly for. If, Nightbot would do that. So just send me an email with your Hive ID, your ID and password, just so I can log in. Where you are, I don't want to accidentally log you into a different server and then have to sit through the opening animation, which has a skip button now. Woohoo! So if I accidentally go onto the wrong account, it's not too much. I just have to click through the start before I can get out again. And then just, what do you want me to summon? Don't summon stones. Only summon the mystical scrolls. Do you have any special requests, like summon them in a specific order, so on and so forth? And honestly, yes. You say Nightbot, that's called hacking. That's pretty much it. That's called phishing, not hacking. Hacking is me getting into your account without the information by either cheating the system or hurting the database, some form of getting around security. Phishing is called, guys, I'll summon you some Nat 5s, just give me your account information and you come back with every Nat 5 in the game. You give me your account information, I take it, I change your password, so now I know your password and your account name, then I go change your email so you can't reset it again, and then I just go and sell it off, or, I have your account now, I can do whatever I do. But the thing is, the moment I do that once, I lose all credibility and I don't get people to come back for me to summon for them. I feel like Okienosing this guy. No attack bar buffer. Perna as well. Let's bring Megan. Megan sounds like fun here. I almost bought my cousin's account for 5 euros with 15 6-stars and 5 nat 5s. He's still thinking. Don't buy accounts. That's not a good idea. Design counter. So that's squishy. I mean, we're gonna go for him just because we don't want to deal with him. He's stunned down unless he's unviolent. We're gonna get rid of his heal and Trick of Wind. Like, she can heal for all I care. It's not too... Wow. That did damage. Next up, Pop. It's only Friday. I don't need to try too badly. Oh, this is just got an easy win right here. We bring Bernard and Galleon. This is just really an easy win. Doesn't matter. We don't have really any lead skill that benefits us too much. Thank you, Wazrat. Gonna go Google. Gonna go do a Google to my email. Pop into that Gmail and make sure I got it, because I want to make sure I got that email from you. Got it. Hoping to get a Lucian. Anything Nat 4 I haven't gotten before. I'll try. No guarantees though. So this is how you kill. This is how you kill a what's in my face right there. Even oh, Hodam. Where'd the Hodam go? It's because I hit this thing so many times and killed it that Hodam killed itself trying to keep it alive. Now I'm just free to pick on everyone else because Hodam can't heal itself. Ah, whatever, you. Do a shout out of his Hive ID and password? Okay, sure thing, can do that right now. Account ID is, why do you want to know? And the password is boobs and butts. Man, he's a true man of culture right now. I'm not gonna do that. You guys know me enough. I'm not gonna be that stupid. Pretty sure I can outspeed this. I only need 1 amp. How many people are... No, I want to see how many people are sitting in Chowdish's stream. 95? Pretty good amount of people right now. Considering I'm taking up 25 of them. Oops, not what I wanted to click on. Let's see what we got going on here. No, I don't feel like it. No. I'll just amp this. Hand flaps means I'm not worried. Ugh, that was a good back pop. I love the I see you're a man of culture as well meme, because there's this one time where everyone just went and just edited everything, like when the when the eye doctor prescribes you glasses. Ah, I see. And or just like when you find out she's a trap. Ah, I see, and then everything's blanked out. I see you're a man, and then everything else is blanked out after it, you know. Those are really creative, and I really enjoyed those things because it's just you've got only a set number of words to work with, and how creative people got with it to get the words or the sentence to convey the exact same their message. I think it's pretty clever. Don't make me hurt you emotionally. You're gonna have a hard time with that. Showing off my friendship. Oh man, guys, you ready to see how much I enjoy my friends' company? You ready? Boom! I've got a friend mon. My Pepe's not rare? Yeah, I know. Oh. Only normies would have staked their meme stock into Pepe's. They knew they would have became normie food. All of the good meme entrepreneurs kept the real rare stuff hidden from normies. No, I just think it's I don't bother collecting memes. I just like enjoying them. Some of them I never really get behind. Such as the apply silver scrapes to literally anything in the League of Legends community. All I see over in Childish's stream is someone asks, how to rune a Despair Lapis? And my first thought was storage. Rune it with some storage. But, yeah, I've seen Despair Lapis do some work before. So I can't knock it. But I'm gonna anyways. Not worth it. Not worth it runing Despair onto the Lapis. Let's just grab another homunculus. Guys, check out my friendship. Look at this. Have I summoned yet, Ghost Killer asks? Not yet. Right above my head is a number. And that number corresponds into the format of time. Generally by days, hours, minutes, seconds. But there's no days, so it's cleverly omitted because Google is smart. But when that timer hits 0, I will summon. I am considering about doing it a little bit earlier, but maybe not. Right now I'm just clearing my dailies and just trying to stall for time. I don't really care about any of the elemental dungeons. I don't have to clear any of them. Let's just bring another homunculus. Guys, check out my friendship! Alright, I've showed up my friendship enough. Oh yeah, I did summon 2 scrolls. I did summon 2 scrolls over on my alt account. I went and got them from clearing B7 of the last two remaining hulls of like magical essences. It was water and wind. So not water and wind, it's fire and wind. Does that mean you're gonna be summoning at 3? Well, it's 3 a.m. your time. Wow, you're really far out there in time-wise. It'll be 1 p.m. my time, 3 a.m. your time. It's a 14-hour difference. Whew. Gotta be a little bit past some part of Australia, I'm assuming, or in that area. Daily rune maintenance. Oh, Mom, but I don't wanna. Did I get a new guard rune recently? No. Like, I got this, but it's not good. When will I be on my Europe account? I was on my Europe account already. Oh man, I called it. You were Australian. Sweet. Let's see here. Nah. I don't have any new guard runes to power up. Though they are going to be my next up priority due to, I'm going to ignore all the 5-star runes. Wait, are they sorted by, right, so all my 5 stars for slot 1. I'm going to get rid of all of these one day. Let's see, do I have any 6-star runes I haven't started powering up yet? 5, 5, where's that 6-star? I need to get rid of all of these 5-star runes. They just don't help me anymore. Makes my life harder and more miserable than it should be. Alright, there we are. Starting of 6 stars starts on this row, actually. Right, because I have sort on, so that way it'll do this. Alright, let's see what happens when we power this rune up a few times. You got 2 L&D scrolls and got the Light Amazon. Congratulations, my friend. Game is telling me to do ToA. Got Basalt Wuchi Beretta this week. Do your ToA. Should be very easy. 10 speed. Now, if this can roll into attack percent and crit damage, and maybe even once more onto speed, give me 15 speed on it. 16 speed. I'll take it. 16 speed rune with some crit rate. If I can get crit damage and attack percent on it, definitely can be a contending rune for Theomars. I spent like 1.8 million. Do I have any tips for ToA 80? I made a video explaining kind of the details about ToA 80. I didn't go through like, here's your breakdown stats and all that stuff. Because if I do that, that's really just... We're almost there. Come on. I just needed plus 12 this and get lucky. You can only get to 38 in ToA? You definitely should focus on your runes. Work on your GB10 team. Come on, crit damage. Come on, crit damage. Please, 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 please. Got it. Man, did I call that rune. It's a 16 speed, but low everything else. And still, I called it. Look at that. It wasn't in the order I called it, but that's 10 power-ups. I mean, it could have been better being a legendary rune, so I would have gotten more rolls and whatnot, but it's not a bad rune. Go look at ToA 54. It's been giving you the good old the good old spit treatment. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Give me that energy. Should have, what, none left right now? Oops, didn't mean to click up there. Yep. Well, let's go down to event 2, or 3, sorry. Because I can get 1 mystical scroll. Woohoo! Which is 1 more for me to summon. So, ToA Hard. It's min, but it's fine. It's better than not getting those stats, you know? ToA 54. I'm assuming this is like the jewel. Oh. So what you bring a singular segment, and that's it. Now you win. Watch, I'll prove it to you. Just bring 1 segment. If you can't tell, I'm lying. I'm being a sarcastic jerkwad right now. Look at that segment. You've won the game. She doesn't have runes on her. But what I did for... So we bring Beretta for them, those damage over times. We bring Mav, because he's a good old boy. We bring ourselves a good, fun time Basalt. Don't have a Basalt, bring Bella or any form of attack bar. Any attack bar boost or attack bar decrease here. I bring I bring Basalt because I've ruined him to do this one job. And I bring these guys. That's a pretty good standard ToA hard team. Well, we're screwed. Because it's on auto. Oh well. Well, we'll just deal with it. We should have enough here. What are people calling rip for? Hold on. Someone just got a Trevor? I would not call that a rip. Trevor is decent enough to not be a rip. I say congratulations to that Trevor. So, let's just pop over into here. Give him a good what's poppin' Jimbo. Get resisted. Apparently, a lot of stuff was popping. So we got, but the thing is, it's the point about this part is not critting. Jeez, Kuros, I didn't know you were so insightful. It's just the Marshall Cats, they're jerk faces. If you really need to kill the Marshall Cats without ever hitting them, bring a single target damage dealer, armor break the Julianne, the late Vertiheal, and beat the ever-loving crap out of him, because as he dies, he will siphon the life out of those Mihos, the dark Marshall Cats. Alright, this guy ain't got nothing going on. He fell prey to the what's poppin' Jimbo. I provoked him to going out on a weekday to go get happy hour beers, even though it is only a Wednesday. I had some people at an old workplace I used to work at that was like, hey, it's a good solid Tuesday. Who wants to go out to happy hour? I'm like, no. Wow, Chowdish just beat Fall on his stream. Yeah, we'll just press auto. If they screw up, it's because Gildong Gildong is not the best on auto, especially when he's not skilled up. Mine is not skilled up at all. Well, kind of, but there's no cooldown reduction on literally any of his abilities. And chances are he'll use Angry Wave when there is no slows. Like that. No one needed stunned. But again, most of these trash stages aren't much to deal with. So, deal with the trash stages as you should. Special Assault's gonna get me killed. Angry Wave, we got 2 stuns, that's not terrible. 4 stuns. Those are some fortunate stuns. You just don't want to let them actually hit you. So ToA normal, it's okay to get hit around a little bit. They don't do super amounts of damage. But ToA hard, that's a no-go. Try your best not to let these things hit you. Have I heard about the rumored Dominus runes, which could give you a 35% dot chance? No, I haven't. That's a very interesting thought, though. Because if you ruined a ToA hard team on, say, Violent Dominus, you could possibly get rid of Beretta as a main daughter and just bring anybody that has a speed lead or a better speed lead or, you know, something. You don't need to bring a dedicated dot monster if those exist. But it's a very interesting thing. Got what, 1 hour left? We've got 57 minutes or so. I'm not looking at mine. Mine says 57 minutes, 27 seconds. But I don't feel the purpose of it. Dominus runes for really any my ToA Hard team, because my ToA Hard team hits 10 dots or 10 debuffs on turn 1, if I'm lucky. If not, it's turn 2 or 3. But there's no real point for Dominus runes for me. I feel like they would help a lot of people. Like if Dominus runes existed and weren't hard or incredibly hard to get off the start, like they weren't raid runes crafting material worthy kind of a deal, that would make getting into Giants B10 a lot easier, because you could rune Shannon on, like, say, Despair Dominus or Bernard Swift Dominus, Bella Swift Dominus, you know, all those kind of things. And you can just have literally every single monster have basically a mini Veramos level of putting dots on monsters. I mean, Veramos lands dots with a much higher chance, but if you have all 5 of your monsters with the chance to apply dots, you would be doing so much better. Like, it'd be so much easier to start beating GB10, because now you don't have to worry about killing him as much as you just have to worry about surviving and letting him die. Wouldn't Dominus be a 4-set? Maybe. But I don't think dots are powerful enough to warrant it being a 2-set. Like, if it's a 2-set, you wouldn't apply 3 sets of dots. You would apply a 1 dot with a higher chance when you up your sets. Like, if it comes out as a 4-piece set, then I still think it's a viable set for your initial GB10, if it is viable to get before you finish GB10. As I said, the rumors, I know, but it's fun. It's fun to theory craft. I mean, it's what I used to do all the time for Path of Exile. Hey, Crawford. Grimreaper, you say 35% chance to apply dots for attacking or for each attack. I would say it would be per 1 attack. So the only people that could circumvent doing 1 dot is that, like, if Cella, say, hits 7 times, right, or something like that, right, she would only still apply 1 dot, much like Despair only tries to proc once, kind of a deal. So you'd only apply 1 dot. I think that would be more balanced. And the only people that circumvent that are, like, Rauk and and Tyron, really, because of their I will hit again for skills. King of the stage is control. And not critting, because that really sucks if you crit. But yeah, 100% chance to dot isn't a terrible thing. Honestly, I had to even run that stage and watch it to know what happens, because I didn't see that stage when I went through ToA Hard this month, because I autoed all of it. I autoed up to 93, and then I did the rest by hand. Which is nice. I'm fine with doing ToA Hard 7 stages. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. So we got a bunch of, got some 2 times EXP booster going. They were gonna expire by the time I woke up this morning, so I just used them. Whether I make use of them or not, it's not too much of a deal. Got some more arena that we can go push around on. We do have a guild war that we're not gonna win, and probably not gonna really try too hard. I'm just gonna get my points and walk away. get what I can. They're a higher quality guild. Best against on that team. There's no healer, so I could definitely win Panda this, but I really don't have an answer for the first team. The first team needs win Panda, but there's a stripper there. It's just not worth coming into this yet. We'll have to see who all hits and who all swings, and we'll come back to it later. Probably outside of stream, because by the time we got 5 hours, and that puts it at the time I'm going to be traveling. Yeah, we've got not very many people who have swung right now, and I don't think many people will. If you ever face Veteran Corpse fight you, you'll be sure. I'll tell my guild everyone has to use one sword on you. We'll burn your tower to the ground. Not in a hateful way, because some people probably won't be able to fight you. Just letting you know now, so you'll get some free points out of it. I need to check something. So for 90 minutes. Alright, so he's going to be streaming for like 40-ish 5 more minutes. I'm going to take 1 second and go, at least say hey to Childish. Let him know I am watching on the side. So I'm going to just mute music for just 1 moment. I know it's frowned upon to watch someone else's stream while you're streaming, but it's just a nice gesture to let him know that just, hey, how's it going? Just,
let me know, but for everybody that
1 second, guys.
For Summoner's Ward, thank you guys for supporting me. I appreciate it. Let me just start out with some bounty here. We're gonna use one of our fun units. Miss Piper. She is one of the cool units that is an epic brawler that can snipe opponents, and the farther she is, the more she does damage here.
Now let's see if actually he picks.
Ooh, I don't even like this.
We're gonna turn him down a bit. So we're just gonna keep doing arena. See if he actually notices my message.
Oh, you almost got him. Come on.
Interesting. He's playing Brawl Stars. It looks like a
See that one sneaking up? We got somebody sneaking up down
That's
there.
a interesting looking.
Somebody sneaking up down here. Oh,
oh
God,
man.
I did not see that Shelly sneaking in on the left.
Wow, that's a very interesting looking game.
I think Piper is not the best unit in this particular.
That looks interesting. It's like a MOBA, or well, it's not even a MOBA. MOBA's like you gotta kill creeps, buy items. It's more like a fighting arena, like Stick Arena or whatever those games used to be called.
They cannot see you.
Let's see what's going on. All house got us 16-14 win. Just wondering what to do. Who should I awaken? Water Samurai, Magic Knight Water, Neostone Ancient Fire, or Fire Heart Magician. I don't think he's going to be looking at chat. Either Neostone Agent or Magician. The other two aren't too good. The Water Magic Knight can do her job without being awakened.
Whoop, got him with the bombs.
He's playing a game that will probably take up too much of his focus. It's fine. We said hey. That's all that really matters. But let's see here. I don't know, Foxcrow. Let's evaluate this. Water Samurai, which is Kaz, if I'm correct, because Kaito's the wind, June is the fire, and neither of them, and Siege and Tosi are the LNDs. I should use dots. Let's see here. Magic Water Knight doesn't really need to be awakened. Water Samurai can be awakened if you ever plan on using him. I just don't like his kit. Water Magic Knight does her job fine unawakened, but you get a very early global attack power leader skill if you do awaken her. Fire Neostone Agent, really you don't get much for awakening her, and I really wouldn't suggest it. Heart Magician Water Sonnet, I would absolutely do her. I would do her. Sonnet is fun. I wish I had one on this account. I don't think she gets much for being awakened, though. I gotta check up on their awakenings. At some point, you will definitely find a really, really nice love for Sonnet, especially for ToA, or Trial of Ascension. She's a budget Hathor. But I think she's slightly better than Hathor in some regards because she doesn't sleep for so long that she only sleeps for one turn, so you won't wake them up with dots on when they're supposed to sleep for a second turn. Okay, so I'm assuming she gets like accuracy if she awakens or resistance or something. Let's play the Summoner's War version of Smash or Pass. It's called Rune or Storage? I don't know. But Sonnet, really nice. Has attack bar steal like all Heart Magicians. Nightmare Melody puts everyone to sleep for one turn. Puts continuous damage where Hathor just puts him to sleep and attack bar and applies attack bar reduction. Both kind of do similar things with the sleep. If you need more control with attack bar reduction, Hathor is better. But if you want some of that additional damage done from dots, Sonnet does it a little bit better. Hathor, you can't bring additional damage. She puts things to sleep for 2 turns. When their 1 turn goes away, they take their dot damage and immediately wake up because they've taken damage. So you have to bring a different team, where Sonnet, you can literally just be like, and poop out a bunch of dots on them and put them to sleep. They wake up anyways on the next turn, so the dots don't matter. Distorted Healing attacks all enemies, put them to sleep for 1 turn, and creates a shield that's 30% of the damage on all allies. Does more damage, increasing according to your max HP. So, where Hathor sleeps everyone for 2 turns with 1 skill, third one being a single sleep, and I think skill cooldown reset, or whatever she does, right? Whatever she does, just flap your hands around violently at it, just to make up for your non-knowledge. I know it puts people to sleep, I haven't read the fine details on it. Where Sonnet, oh, please be a picture of the dog, please be a picture of the dog. I'm not going to open it on stream, though. I got a text. Might be a picture of the dog. But with, with Sonnet, you can put him to sleep for 1 turn, do all that crap, put him asleep again for a 2nd turn, knowing that your dots won't keep them awake. And she's got a shield, which is pretty nice. Sonnet's great. Now I'm curious. QS
Back
Visuals.
at it again. 3.
QS Visual, stop. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the donation. Hey, Buckethead. Welcome back to the stream. Super close to fusion for Veramos. I need some good runes for him. Anyone got some good rune sets? And if so, what are some good areas to use them in? So, Veramos. This is a huge question. Where is he good? Answer is, most everywhere. Where is he great? Not many places. What rune sets? Violent or Swift. The faster he goes, the more times he cleanses, the more turns he takes, the more dots and the more stuns he puts on, and the more debuffs he takes off. Swift generally on speed slot 2 no matter what you do. HP, defense percent, HP percent, defense, you know, some mixture of the two. Make him tanky. When you find that you've outgrown your Veramos, he can very much become a ghetto Dark Theomars. He does the same amount of damage, it has the same scaling on the first one based off speed, where the second one is based off his HP. On interval, should I be going attack or HP? Both. You need attack, you need HP, you need accuracy, you need a lot of speed, you need resistance. Annabelle sees like you go to the Summoner's War Thanksgiving dinner with all of the nat 5s, and Annabelle's just like, this stat has all this, this table has all the stats, I'm just gonna take all of it. And here I'm raking my keyboard and like my controller, my keys, everything just towards me. Anyways, I was gonna look at Hawthorne, but I got sidetracked. What does Sweet Dreams do? Puts him to sleep and remove all beneficial effects. So it's a strip sleep. Okay, that makes more sense. Copper is good on defense, crit damage, defense. Absolutely. My Copper is on defense, crit damage, defense, and he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he'll do more when I eventually 6-star him. I see a Feng Yang. How's he ruined? I'll show him off here. He's ruined on triple defense. He's a little low on HP. I definitely want to get, you know, triple that. Defense, defense, defense. On Violent Destroy, I want eventually to replace these with 6-star runes and grind up these stats a little bit. Put speed on here instead of attack. Like, I've got a lot to work on him. He's not great, but I really wish that was an attack percentage. But, oh well. Not much I can do about it. It's a banana next to banana. Dude, that's gay, yo. Alright, we'll just bring standard Copper Bulldozer. We're just gonna shout Copper, turn it to ×1. Think he's got close enough to, like, he's not ruined the way I want him to be. This is how he was ruined back before I did GB10. But with pretty subpar runes, 25k DPS at 5-star is not a lot, but when you take into consideration he's only got like plus 800 defense, that's not too bad. Is it worth to make the Heart Magician slower than the rest of my team to use the immunity or not? I mean, if you want to. Donut of Death. Sorry I missed your question. Seconds ago of Heart Magician, so one with the immunity, worth even using? Like, should I make mine slow or fast? I prefer faster supports. Having immunity for turn 1 seems better than having immunity for turn 2. Because if you don't get turn 1, and your Heart Magician could have taken turn 1, and you lose due to being stunned down, then you're going to kind of wish you want that immunity. I have a Vivichel. Fast or slow? She's the one that takes off the, I have to look at her. Give me one sec. Oh, not ×1 speed. We don't need to see amp and ×1 speed. Yeah, Vivichel's kit is, different. We'll definitely, take a look at that. We've got 40 minutes until summons, give or take a bit. But let's go take a look. Just hit that collection. She should be, what, the last most one? No, it should be the second last most one, then. Vivichel! Taxami, Tempting Dream, as all of them do. Siphon attack bar. Heal music. Heal grants immunity, same as on the fire one. And I believe the wind one. And these two both have the Nightmare Melody. So, and then the third one is switches the current attack bar and HP of the enemy, excluding the boss or any other ally target. This effect cannot be resisted and ignores immunity. If you have a Wuchi or someone who can do full attack bar reset on somebody, do that. What you do is you attack bar reduce on someone you are going to remove from the game. They have 0 attack bar or close to 0 attack bar when Vivichel, who should have either 1 speed less or the same speed but moved on to the right in your attack order. So that way she definitely goes after. You reduce the attack bar down to 0. You use Song of Switch Destiny and set them to basically 1 HP, and then anyone else can clean up with her. Her immunity, I definitely wouldn't say speed tuner based on this. I would say your priority should be Song of Switch Destiny, and say you have her going 2nd on your team, or 3rd, so that way your 4th member on your arena can clean up, or if it's Guild Wars, your 3rd member, right? Can clean up and take the first person down. I would definitely rune her for this, but say they get resisted, then she can just throw this up and put a little bit protection for your other monsters. I would definitely say speed tuner with the intention of Song of Switch Destiny, and wherever that second skill falls in, absolutely. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Nightmare just lost a fight, so we're not gonna win this. And I'm not gonna go get tilted on Guild Wars. ToA normal 40. Well, let's go find out what 40 is. Ah, Wounsa. Bring the full MLG comp into this. Just, any Nat 5 you have. All of them. All the Nat 5s. Speed lead from you. Speed lead. We're gonna use Aerial just because he's got an attack bar boost. Well, I'm not saying you need Wuchi. I'm just saying Wuchi is an example as a full attack bar reset. Varad. I'm now going into the more rarer monsters like Varad. Beretta going to the more easy to get monsters. Say your Beretta attack bar reset, say their biggest tank like a Ramagos, you can instantly kill him turn 1 regardless of how much health he has. And you know a Ramagos is slow. Oh, I didn't bring Wind Panda. That would have made more sense. But just bring what's called the meme squad in here. Just drop those. Stuns are important. That's basically it. It's Ramagod if he can kill you. It's Ramagos if he dies. Makes enough sense. But just bring stuns. Bring stuns, provokes, whatever you need. Just keep Wounsa, the boss, from doing his shenanigans, and you should be fine. Can you do a ToA Calamity mod playthrough? Actually, let me finish the mod first. And I'm playing as a mage, so I have no idea of any of the melee weapons or any of that shenanigans. He got meme squatted. He's down. He's just basically provoked. How dare him? Alright, well, he has to die last now. He put Okinos to sleep. Ah, he's gonna die anyways. What you just have to do is keep him stunned up. Donut of Death, she ignores literally everything. She doesn't do damage, it's an HP balance. What should I do in this last stage? Maybe go after those Dark Sylphs. Stun up everything first. Absolutely. Stun up everything first. Your priorities is to keep those Dark Sylphs from doing their shenanigans. They hurt. The Rahuls are gonna immediately throw Defend around, so it'll be fine. See you, Buckethead. Thanks for tuning in. Gonna just join in the screw. We're gonna join the chaotic mess of answering the question falsely. What is a snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle is a type of cookie. And that's all I know it by, and that's all it will be by. Woohoo! Last week I got a red star, whatever that one is. If you had both Ariel and Praha and only one set of Nemesis, who would I put it on? Ariel. Because if you're implying I only have one set of Nemesis, which means only 2 runes and not 1 6 set, then Ariel, because he can get by with 1 set of Nemesis. Praha, I will put her on double Nemesis. any time of day before I use her again. What channel am I on? 111. 1, and 1. I always go there if I am not trying to take requests, because if I go to take requests, it is on 9, 8, 2, and 3. It's really sad, but I got Tiana, Vivachel, second Feng Yang, and I can't even rune them because I don't have the runes. I got them all way too fast. Well, I know how that goes. Still haven't ruined most of my Nat 5s I've gotten from last session. Still haven't ruined my Nat 5s I've gotten from before that session. It's not that I don't rune them because I don't feel like I'm going to ever use them, it's just because I don't have the runes to do them justice, and it makes no sense to rune them poorly than it is to rune them badly and then kind of get disappointed with the results. I know they're bad runes, so why bother? Alright, Grim Reaper, I'll see you when you get back. You can have the best summons. What I got going on here? If my Bella defense breaks and my rank crit, I might beat her. Do it, do it, do it. I've got some food saved up to 5-star anything. Got some food saved up to 6-star basically anything. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I really don't care about Triana. We can use her as food. Hey man, can you look at my ones? I will follow. Master Gamer, are you in Global, Europe, Asia server? Where are you is? Tiana needs speed and a will set. That's it. So Swift will. You're in Global? Alright, well I'm gonna move it. That's a good way to kill good 32 minutes. I'm gonna go over to 9823. I'm gonna type it so you can get it faster, and just go pop over into that channel. Say "Hey yo, Jimbo was poppin'" or something like that, or "Hey Jimbo poppin' yo." I don't know, some arrangement of those words or another, and I'll come grab you. You don't have to do that. It's making me cringe just thinking about it, but everyone knows. DAHD. We're gonna say that's just a backwards B, and say dude hold, and then in like parentheses my beer. Master Gamer first. Let's go. Let's do you first. Since you're an earlier account, it's much easier to get. Yeah, like ooh, Galleon, shiny. He's not gonna be useful to you right now. I'm just telling you now. He's not gonna be your most useful thing. He, on the other hand, pretty okay. But again, I wouldn't focus on him. What you should be focusing on is putting your runes where they need to end up. So, let's see what we got going on. So, let's see here. You got your Sanctum of Energy, which is good. You need to start making sure you work on leveling up, but make sure you get your Devilmon once a week. It may be strenuous, but you have to do your arena. If you find you're hitting things you can't defeat, set your arena down to 1 monster. Just make it Galleon to make people a little bit more unhappy, right? But just set it to like a 1 monster Galleon to keep your rank low in arena. You'll find people like around level 10 through 20 that are really easy for you to beat up. Keep your Devilmon for right now. None of these monsters are worth Devilmoning right now. He will later, but not right now. So your Lapis' rune's good. Vampire Revenge. Oh, good, good, good. You have the Vampire Revenge set from the beginner quest. That is absolutely helpful. With these runes, she can do Fame and Hard to level up these monsters. Use her as your initial starting farming monster. It is so nice that you have these runes and I don't have to tell you about it. Thank you very much for being proficient at that. On the other hand, I would not put these runes on these guys. Bella is a support, and she needs to go faster. She doesn't need attack or damage attack. I understand you don't have the runes right now, but I'm still going to lay it out straight for you right now. She needs to go faster. With +4 speed, she won't go first. She won't go before many of the other team's monsters. She can't do much of her stuff. The slower she is, the less chance she has to heal. So you should definitely just... She doesn't need these runes. She doesn't need to do damage. Her job isn't to do the damage. That's not her role. Her role is to armor break, to heal, to strip debuffs. That's it. She's a support monster to set up your other monsters to do the damage, much like these two are. Like, Shannon's job is to make sure that you have increased attack power and defense, where Bernard's job is to make your team faster. Bernard's only important thing is a speed slot 2. Also, another thing, do not accept 2, 4, 6 runes that have a flat stat. Flat means it's defense plus 10, that's it. If it's defense plus 10%, that is not a flat stat. It's now based off of the monster you're putting it on. Flat stats on 2, 4, and 6 are not good. Same with this HP rune. Though I can argue this one's okay for right now because it's a swift set rune. Replace this rune with a swift slot 2 speed rune is what you're looking for. And what you can do to go get those a lot easier is you just head on over to Mount White Ragon, assemble a team, use some rep mons, go to this stage 2 here because it'll only drop slot 2 runes. Get yourself a speed rune, put it on your Bernard. Advice: bully beginners. I'm not gonna bully people around. He asked for help. I'm gonna try to give him the best help I can. How do I get continuous damage? Continuous damage has to come from monsters who have the ability to do continuous damage. I mean, Megan has one ability. If you look at crow summoning, summons a crow, attacks the enemy, inflict continuous damage for 1 turn with a 50% chance. That goes up to 80% once she's skilled up. There's other very notable monsters that do it, such as Beretta, Veramos, which I highly suggest you start thinking about fusing right now, because he will help you do the rest of your game. Absolutely will 100% help you do the rest of your game. That's my advice. Look at that Veramos fusion chart. And on the days that those dungeons are open, today all of the dungeons are open for all of the food needed to make the fusions to make his fusion. Start working towards it. Get him on Swift. Speed, blah, and blah for right now. Just try to make him fast as possible. Switch her onto Speed HP, so that way she can survive on Swift, so that way she gets even more speed. And put her on, I don't know, Swift, triple energy, whatever you can. Just speed, defense is fine for right now. You want her to go before all of your damage dealers because she boosts their damage by 50%. Thank you, Master Gaming, for the follow. But definitely work on your core team, which will be 5 straight monsters, or, well, 4. Your core team's generally around 4 to 5 monsters. But right now you have 3 out of your 4. You have Bella, core monster. Bernard, core monster. Shannon, core monster for your Giant Speed 10 team. With those 3 monsters, you need some form of dot cleanser, not dot cleanser, a debuff cleanser. And you need some form of continuous damage, and you should basically have your Giant Speed 10 team down pack. All you have to do is level them and put them on decent enough runes. And that can be 4 to 5 star runes, which are pretty easy to get. And you'll get them from climbing up Giant Speed 10. You don't use Sig anymore? Yeah, you shouldn't. He'll become useful again later, but not right now. Sneak Peeks Mole says you should take the runes on Bella that you have, these ones, and put them on your Seek, because his runes aren't the greatest. Like, these runes are fine. But I wouldn't try to make a use out of him right now. Bella needs fully re-runed. Bernard just needs 1 new rune right here. And Shannon, put a speed rune right there for all that matters. Your Lapis is runed correctly for right now. Her rune set will change later once you outgrow her as a farmer. That's not going to be anytime soon for you. So, start working on your Veramos. Only farm GB5? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You can probably farm GB6. once you get your monsters re-runed correctly. You wanna RTA me? Lol, yep. Haven't I done this before? Tell me what to do with like 3 of your monsters. Sure, that'd be quick if it's only 3. Alright, 3 of your monsters. Let's see. Put him in storage. Use him as food and get a Bella. But in all seriousness, sports need speed. Don't accept flat stats. Flat stats 2-4-6s aren't good. This is less of a what to do with your monsters, but what to do with your rune quality at this point. Flat stats is not good. I understand you shouldn't have any way to get violent runes right now, but still don't accept it. It's not good. Just don't do it. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do with 3 of your monsters. Rune them correctly. And what I mean by that is, don't try to get runes that are outside of what you can already get. Maybe it sound a little bit harsh, but work on runing these guys properly. Get yourself a Bella Dion. Actually, for 3 monsters, get yourself a Bella, awaken your Shannon, and build a Bernard. Start your core team. You've got plenty of monsters, but you've got no way to rune them because you don't have a core team to really work with. Neon says, if I saved 100 skulls, could I do a summoning session for you? Absolutely. You don't have to save 100, but... Master Gamer says, is it good that I got a Bella? Absolutely. GB6 is level 40 mons. I'll be, a Jimbo something, yo. Good enough. What we got going on with you, Micah? Do I ever think there'll be an L&D Legendary Transcendent Skull? Probably not. I don't think I have time to go to Europe. By the time I finish these things, it's time to do summons. I very much enjoy that you lovingly imprisoned your Elia. She deserves it. She complains a lot. Put in storage. Sorry about that. Nice. Good. Same stuff. Build yourself a Shannon and Bernard. You've got a Bernard right here, but you haven't built it. Do that. Make your mons make him make your mons faster. You only have to build 1 Bernard to make the rest of the people with him go 40% faster. Europe and channel. I am not on Europe. I am on global. Get yourself a Shannon. Get yourself a Bella Dion. And work on Veramos. That's what you should be doing at this point. Build yourself a Shannon. Keep this guy. Keep this guy. You will regret it if you feed him off. Keep him. Oh, you do have a Shannon. Build your Shannon. Build your Bernard, get a Bella Dion. That's what you should be doing. Work on your core team. You have plenty of monsters at your disposal to start pushing towards GB10. And I say that not like, oh, you just have the monsters, just go straight to GB10. Pushing towards GB10 means runing them, means leveling them up, evolving them, getting them skill ups, checking the rune qualities, trying the earlier stages, seeing where they failed, and fixing it. It's a 1 grand travel to get to that GB10. It's not just, I have the correct monsters, I'm now GB10. It doesn't work like that. You gotta push up that way. Keep playing. I get to you in just 1 sec, Sistap. Rushkill's been asking before. And I'm not going to do RTA. I'm sorry, lol, yup. I do apologize, but I'm not going to do RTA. I'm already a little crunched on time. Needs to be faster. Let's see here. Try to find, like, I know you put it here just to complete the Swift set. Try to find a replacement of this one. And if you can possibly find a 5-star variant of this, the only reason why I'm saying that is because a 5-star speed rune gives you so much more benefit than a 4-star. A 5 and 6-star speed rune are almost the same. A 6-star rune will give you 3 more speed overall, where a 5-star rune will only give you 39, where a 6-star will give you 42, whereas this one will only give you 29, I believe, or something like that. Got a Hrelsvag, good for Giant Speed 10. Ooh, congratulations on your Figaro. Lynn is super nice too. I would hold off on her, though, for right now. And while he is good for later, she's good for elemental raids. She's good for Necropolis B10, if I am correct. Because she'll use her Muse on turn 1, all the things will happen. And then turn 2, if you've got any way to loop the Necro boss, she will use Pride will fall, and it'll hit the boss a lot of times since there's no random enemies to hit. Make your Bella faster. Put her on speed slot 2. Speed, HP, and HP. You don't need that much HP right now. You need her to go faster to heal better. Bernard's fine. Shannon's on speed, HP, perfect. HP's a little bit low, but again, she has Nat 2 base stats, so it's not much you can really do about it. He's runed okay. I would say, we've got 67% crit rate already, right? And if, say, you're attacking the Giant Speed 10 boss, that 67% goes up to being 83. That is high enough to warrant a crit damage slot 4 for you. Absolutely, a crit damage slot 4 would boost you more damage than 50% increased attack right now. So I would suggest a crit damage slot 4. Alright, let's see here, rush kill. Alright, I just did rush kill. Alright, Sistap, what do we got going on? What do we got going on with you? Yeah, the Wind BK will probably want to have some speed on it. And see, Master Gamer, you probably already left. I think her speed's fine, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say you don't need speed slot 2 here. The reason why is because you've got speed there, you've got speed there, you've got speed there, speed locked away here, and doesn't look like any speed here. But she's got plus 46 speed, which puts her at, 54 speed, 154, That's not too bad for right now, and it gives her plenty of additional health to be tanky. But the other one was just not fast enough. This Bernard isn't fast enough. Speed slot 2, man. Your Bernard goes before Bella, but only because he has higher base speed. And that's it. You want your Bernard to have higher speed because right now he's going to be giving 40% of attack bar to Bella, who's basically already going to have, 99% of her attack bar, so you just wasted 39% attack bar boost. When if you could put him on speed slot 2 and get him up to maybe 180 speed, he would be boosting her, and she would only be at like maybe 70 or 80% attack bar, and now you're gaining 20% more attack bar boost on her. Shannon is HP. It's hard to make her work, but she's fine where she is. Hey, Chief 1. Can you help me with faster DB10 team? I think I may be able to. I've got 14 minutes left. Go over to channel 9, 8, 2, and 3. Don't really care about Konamiya. As he should be. He's fine. Are you working on your Veramos fusion? Ooh, congrats on Thrain. Is he? Is it only 30%? Oh, it's 30%. You know what I mean, though. It's either 30 or 50%, and I averaged it in my head. Sorry about that. I think there's more than 2 monsters that have 50%. I think there's more than 2. I'm not gonna be going to I'm not gonna be going to Europe. It's not enough time. Okay, help faster with faster and Dragon Speed 10 team. Yeah, Purian is 50 and Frigate is 50, but I swear there's one more other 50% attack bar booster. I'm pretty sure the Water Bounty Hunter was 30%. Sorry about that, David. We've got 12 minutes before summons. Have you tried this team? I need you to be in the YouTube chat so that way it'll be easier for me to communicate with you. Have you tried Vertihue as your leader? Bella, Veramos, Sigmaris, and Megan Straight Face. Have you tried that team? Have you tried Bird, L, Sig, Vero, Bella, Megan? Question mark. That runs 330. Straight Face. How can we make that better then? All has to rely on... Well, hold up. I didn't... No. 177 speed. Not enough. 77 speed. You, Vertihue might actually go, does your Vertihue go before... Does your Verd go before your Bella? They might. But not with speed lead, he wouldn't. Like, he goes at 178 speed, but Bella goes at 177 speed, but Bella has higher base speed. Sega's the only person after Vertihue. I thought so. Switch this speed rune off of Sigmaris and put an attack rune on him. He's not doing enough damage. He doesn't need to go much faster. He doesn't need to go fast since he's already gonna go, he's already gonna go after Vertihue, so there's no point in trying to have speed for him. Let him be slower, but give him, you know, another, like, 600, 800 attack here. 800's not gonna happen, but actually, it depends. It'd be 622 attack increase. Try it with a slot 2 attack rune on your Sigmaris. He's already on Violent, so he doesn't need the additional speed. show you a ToA 80 team. I'm not gonna play it through, but I can show you the one I used. Attack crit damage. He needs to go attack crit damage attack. Nope. Try using this rune off Tark. Just try this rune real quickly. Just try your Tark rune real quick. You can put it back. It won't be too expensive since this is only a 5-star rune. I know I'm telling you to do something probably you shouldn't, but try it and see what happens, because I can't really think of any other persons that'll have a violent attack slot 2 rune for you. Oh, it's a blade rune. She's gonna be on speed. You wanna... No, he's on speed too. Is he on speed as well? He sure is. Just try to put a slot 2 attack rune. That's all I can really give you. I'm going to be in channel 9823. I will be running my summons in 111. Gonna get 300 crystals in 30 minutes. Well, that's fine. We can wait. Fix you. Let's see what's going on. Absolutely. Let me know how that works. We'll come back to it after summons. Yeah, after I'm done going to summons, I'll go to Europe for a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much more time outside of summons. I got quite a bit of stuff to do today. Faster Ryan. Yeah. Gross. Nat 5, Nat 5, Nat 5. I'll fix it by counting all the Nat 5s. We're going to count even fusions. 1, 2, 3. Just for an overall count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Neat. 17 Nat 5s. Galactus. What'd you name your other one? Oh, let it die. Let that meme die, please. That was a horrible meme. Never let it exist. Let's see here. How do we fix you? Well, she's probably not fast enough. Adding 11 more speed still probably wouldn't make her fast enough. Chloe needs to be incredibly fast. $30k HP Orion. That is a nicely built Orion. A little low on the accuracy, but it's what you can do. You did what you did. It would be nice to have this to be a will set, but it's gonna be hard to replace these kind of runes. Well, that one's probably not gonna be the hardest thing to replace. This here speed rune. Slot 3 on that Orion. That is a nice speed rune right there. When Orion is faster than Bernard, where do you need help at? I mean, my Orion could be faster than my Bernard if I prioritized him. Let's see here. Oh wait, that's not who I wanted to look at. My Orion's not built much. Mine's slower, but 20k HP, but I put a lot more focus on accuracy. But I know what you mean about that slot 3. Let's just go and gloat about my Annabelle's rune for a second. It's not grinded yet, but it'll be on the same caliber as that one. It went once into resistance, which made it sad. A very sad rune. But still, Hey, Jay's Rage. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. We start summons here in like 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. Google, why you be so over the speedster? Alright guys, I'm gonna stop with the account reviews for now. Am I only streaming on YouTube? Nope, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Just so you can get the answer faster. Oh yeah, ToA 80. ToA Hard 80. Doodly doodly doo. Thank you, very much for the follow. Moo Moo. Moo Moo the chicken. Moo Moo the chicken, how'd you learn to use a computer? But no, seriously, thank you for the follow. Summons will be going down here very shortly. ToA Hard 80 right there. That is my ToA Hard. This is my ToA Hard auto team, mind you. Right now, my homunculus is ruined incorrectly. Attack, crit damage attack. I use him as a Feynman farmer for right now. But I put him on Despair, Speed, HP, 45% accuracy. Still Spectra? Yeah, I absolutely love my Spectra. I love my Spectra like you wouldn't believe. Calling Virat as a pool, I would love that tin can. Absolutely. Use the same team, but my water homunculus changed the lure. I like water homunculus not just because of his attack bar reduction. It also brings lots of dots with the ice mist. Doesn't mean you have to build them the same way, it's just the way I did it. Nice. Go. You got an LND Nat 5, but not on your main. As in my standard boss stage, same as yours, but lure because armor breaking 50% attack. Or ow, my eardrums. Shoo. That startled me. All right, well it's time for summons. All right, heading over to 111. Alright, well, got everyone that we could put away. Got 35 scrolls to summon, 4 LND, 2 legendary. Let's have at it. Should be one quick session. Starting off strong with Randy. If I summon a Nat 5, promise you'll show doggos? Absolutely. Got a couple more new pictures of the doggo. Anyways, if I get nothing, I work on Bulldozer Copper Comp. If I get something that's worth working on, I have the food ready for it. If not, I get a sweet free 4-star food. Absolutely loving that. We are 7 scrolls in, 8 scrolls in, 1 fake 4-star. There's our first lightning at scroll number 9. It's Windhark. I already have one in storage, so I'll just use him for food or skill ups. I'm not going to use him for skill ups. I'd actually rather use him for legendary scroll pieces, since the other one is since the other ones are 3-star in the family, and I'll get more of them pretty easily. So we got 1 lightning. We've got 2. That was a very short turnaround on the second lightning. Alright, another Shimate. He was Hall of Heroes. Free food or legendary scroll pieces. I don't really need skill ups. Beretta is fully skilled. Perfectly fine. Ardella, maybe I'll build one in the future. But we got 2 lightning so far. That's way above the rate I believed I was going to have. I'm calling 3 total lightnings out of the mystical scrolls, and I don't care what happens out of the legendary scrolls. They'll be what they be. It's hard to predict what they do. Okay, now we're going back into that drought, as we should be. Another Yaku. Maybe I'll build a second one. I'm hoping for Lin, really. Just because I think I am at the point where I can use a Lin. Oh, hey, cool. More 4-star food. Not a lot. I'm really not expecting much. Purian. Garrosh. And there's our 3rd lightning. Oh, hey, sweet, a Mihang. My Mihang needs skill ups. I have all 3 of the Sky Dancers in the family already. Back to back, guys. We're above my lightning rate. Oh, Izaria. Gross. Legendary scroll pieces. Yeah. And an Awakened Tauk. More food. This food's so free. So I've got more lightnings than I expect, but I don't expect to get another one in these last few scrolls. I'm not keeping the Izaria. I've gotten too many of them in my life. But, you know what YDCB always says? Succuboobs always comes in pairs, so when we go over to this legendary scroll, I'm highly expecting one of these is going to be another succubus. So, let's go. Legendary scroll. What do we got going on here? Alright, Fire Horse, legendary scroll pieces, or Messity skill ups. I don't think Messity skill ups really are needed. Alright, last one. Make me right, give me another succubus. Doggo time! Woo! Got a Teor. It's not a 3rd Lagmaron. It is not a 3rd Lagmaron. Yes! I don't need a 3rd Lagmaron. Now, how do I build Teor? No, don't go through the wall, come back! I love you! He's immediately trying to leave the island. We'll get you a picture of a doggo here in just a second. So we got 4 LND scrolls. Well, shoot. Alright, now just give me a Lin or some form of fun stuff. Dark Harg, already have one. Skill ups for the other Harg. Just give me Lin, please. Gross martial artist. He's not worth my time. Just give me a 3-star I want. I don't need a 3rd Wound Hawk. I've already had too many of them. Get it? Too many of them. Alright, well. No 3 stars that I want, I don't believe. Oh. That's always my luck with the L&Ds, though. I've got a Basalt once, therefore I'm happy. Alright, well. Immediately feed him off. And we'll lock him down. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Probably just going to turn all of these guys in... Well, not you. Probably going to turn these 4 into legendary scroll pieces. And feed her to Mihang. These guys are just going to become food. But there's not much else I need. I've already gotten a nearly full skilled up Woundhawk. And I want to skill up my Gildong. Also, I can lock monsters from right here. See, like, you just click and just, like, bam! Done! Easy. Everything except Angry Wave, but I'm at the point where I'd rather Gildong just because of the armor break. Feed the lag to Teor? No. I want to make a full team of them. But I need more. I need a couple more of these things. Yeah, let's look at chat. Probably didn't even look at this. Like moron. Alright. We got one more person to summon for, so we'll get over to that really quickly, but first we have to, we need some doggo pictures, and I'm gonna take a gamble on a few of these things. Anyways, guys, blacking out the screen while I go and assimilate some doggo pictures for you, since I promised, I'll be right back. So we go home. Let's see, do we got any new pictures? No, don't hit share. I hit the wrong button. No. Save this picture. Save attachment. Yes. Alright, it's been saved to storage. Now I'm gonna go to my Snapchat and hope that it's a doggo picture. If it's not, I'm not unblackening my screen. That's why I did this. Come on, load. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's got a golf ball. The guy's little golf ball. He's laying on the floor. Look how fluffy his paws are. Look at how fluff those things are. If we, so then we're gonna go back to, gonna go back home. Go over to my gallery, which is the other direction. Should have a few new pictures of doggo to show off. There we go. Oh, no. So I accidentally saved this picture twice. But we got a doggo, he's shredding up. He figured out how to get the toilet paper down off the toilet paper roll. So he's been shredding it. He's just a real fluffy dog. Look at how cute he is. His name's Kirby. He's very, very young. He's not even 10 weeks old yet. He's such a fluff ball. He's so soft, by the way. This is what you guys get for having for me pulling a new Nat 5. And new Nat 5, not even a repeat. Anyways, back to Summoner's War. We've got one more person to summon for, so let's go get that done right now. So we're not holding up you guys. Chris, want to summon for me? Absolutely. Summon time. Yep, we're going back to summons. Gonna pull open that email. Logging out. I'm just narrating this so you guys know I'm not abandoning you. Alright, Waz, coming into your account. I'm gonna show off that Australian love. Wait, what did I pull? I pulled a Teor. You saw me working on Dark Homunculus a couple weeks ago. Do I even use them in ToA Hard? Is it even worth it? Oh, it's absolutely worth it. Mine's just not fully skilled up yet, though. It's skill evolved, but it's just not, you know. Let's see if we can log in. Sweet, we gotta log in. Let's see what we got to go. He says, summon a Lucian from Mystical Scrolls and anything from Nat 4 I haven't gotten before. What we got going on in the shop here? Not a good stuff. Sorry if I kicked you off, it's me. I promise you it's me. Where's your... Wow. You have a lot of trees everywhere. Trees are laggy. Jesus. Alright, so what we got to summon for you? Summon everything, so we got 16 mystical scrolls and 4 expensive scrolls. Starting with the mysticals, and then... Ooh, do you want me to summon... Ooh. Do you want me to summon for this? Waz, you still here, right? Oh, you said GZ a little bit earlier, so you're probably here. You said summon everything, so we're gonna do it in order. Starting with your mystical scrolls. Starting off with that bounty hunter we were talking about earlier. Beast hunter. I expect 1 lightning out of this, maybe 2, if we're lucky. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. We're 4 down, no lightning. Firehawk isn't a bad monster to build. And just make sure I'm not skipping out lightning. That's why I'm always delaying. Come on, 1 lightning. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't. Don't do this. There we go. We got our 1 lightning that I expect. Ugh, it wasn't Vertiheal. Wasn't Vertiheal. It wasn't Lucian. No back-to-back. Fights. Last one? Nope. Alright, let's see here. What can we pull here? We'll leave the wind one. I've got a good feeling about it, but we're gonna leave it for last. Another stupid lizard man. Another werewolf. Now, if my feeling is correct, we should have lightning. Ugh. I'm not a fortune teller if you guys can't tell. Alright, well, we got 1 lightning. It's not a Lucian. Are you sure you want me to summon in this rotation instead of waiting until Lucian comes back around? Why don't you wait 10 days? You said you want Lucian. I suggest you save your stones for 10 days. And then summon in this rotation for it. Not to mention there's a Samoth in there, or Pisama, or however you want to call it. Or a Sama, or a go screw yourself to whoever has it. I would say wait on your stones. If you really want a Lucian, wait on your stones to give yourself a better chance at it. Unless you really want me to just dump your stones right now. Oh, you have a Dover? Neat. Dover, Zaprolta. I'll wait for your final decision, though. Honestly, I'm gonna say hold off on the stones because you said you wanted Lucian. Save your stones and try for Lucian. You never know. You probably won't get anything out of that, but you probably won't get anything out of me summoning them either. Yeah, so I would save it for Lucian. You have a higher chance of getting a Lucian than getting a Nat 5 out of the stone rotation. It's still not that high, but it's still an option. Anyways, definitely come back in 10 days if you want me to summon just your stones, but I would just suggest just do them on your own. You'll have better luck than you'll have luck with me summoning for you. Trust me, I promise you, I do not have good luck when summoning for people. Logging out and logging in for Roshan. Don't have a lot of people this month, but that's fine. Hey, the login was successful. Nice. Hey, Haxus. How's it going, my man? We are back into it. Let's see what we got going on here for Roshan. If you got kicked out, it's me. Hey, Dr. No, let's know what your future is. I predict... I'm going to look at this first. Ooh, what a mystery. What could it have been? That's your fusion hexagram. Ooh, shiny. Kind of hurts my eyes a little bit, but shiny anyways. Why'd you put 4 here, but only 2 on this side? Can you actually... I don't think you can fit another... You can fit, I think, 1 more right here. Oh, no, you can't. That's why. That's a shame. I'm gonna move you to 111. Hey, Matt R. How's it going? Alright, so we got 4. Wow, we got 4 legendaries, 4 L&D, 4 expensive scrolls, and 60 mystical scrolls. Dude, you didn't tell me you had this much piled up. Are you sure you want me to summon everything for you? What you want is Nat 4 food and Sierra or Virat. Summon everything. Whew. That's a lot of scrolls, my man. Alright, well, let's start with the mysticals. Starting off very strong, giving it that Cherish 0 luck. I mean, it's Nat 4 food. Saved for a month. That's a good month of saving. Back to back, let's go. Nat 4 food. Come on, 3 in a row, let's go. There's the luck. Hey, Taylor! Woo! 2 in 1 stream. So you just got a back-to-back-to-back lightning. Let's do it again. One more. Oh, chain is broken. Hold on, I gotta say something. It's a dupe. Still, 2 Taylors in a row. And another one. Alright, let's get a 3rd Taylor. Let's get you a 5-man Taylor team. Alright, so we started off strong with the first 3. This is my last month summoning session in a nutshell. Alright. There we go. 3 downtime. Let's do it again. Adds a Lucian. It's a shame I couldn't got it for the other one. I don't know if you've already got double Lucians. But, hey. Mav means the summoning session was successful. That's all that matters. Time to make a 3rd Taylor? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Buying scrolls tomorrow. Give me a Taylor. Alright, I'll try. Like, Taylor's on... Oh, there's another one. Alright, more food. Alright, so how many scrolls are we down? We're down 17 scrolls. We're up a couple lightnings. I think it's 4 lightnings, 1 nat 5, so 5 lightnings. I think most of my luck burnt out on my fake 4 stars, which I'm happy with. Free food. But we're above the curve. Oh, there we go. There's a... I have to say fake 4s and just make them appear up out of nowhere. There's the next lightning. We're at 6 lightnings so far. Ooh, Taurus. What's HOH, but food for all of the other bombers if you have them. There's not a back-to-back, but a back to another and a back. There's a Kamoon. I'm so glad AMG isn't watching this. He'll be so upset. Pretty decent monster so far in these pools. These are the good luck pools. It has to be with the pink trees. Charizard has pink trees on his island, and he does this crap all the time. Pink trees confirmed. Alright, we've calmed down for a second. Next lightning is probably in 3 scrolls. Count it, 1. Count it, 2. Count it, 3. And the next one should be a lightning. I'm calling it. Oh. I'm not a fortune teller, guys. I tried. I've been so salty if I was off by 1. Alright, so we've calmed back down. I gotta mention this. Alright, more mermaid food. I don't know if you're gonna build another one. We've gotten quite a few lightnings so far. Iron, free fusion food, but you really don't need it. But again, 4-star free food overall. Like, free evolution food. We're gonna have to stop here in 5 more scrolls. just because of the island. The island limit can't go too much more than this. Still calling. Oh no! You don't have enough mana, my man. Oh, that's rough. Whoops. Hey, well, we're gonna go store away some people. One Teor. One Kamoon. Two Teor. He's worth locking down. Sell some runes? Oh no. That's a good rune. You're gonna need a lot of runes to be sold, buddy. I'm just putting that out there now. You're gonna have a lot of runes that are gonna need to be abandoned. Do you not have a second Lucian? Well, you do now, but I'll lock him down. How to get Curse to manage your runes tutorial. Hey, Thomas. We're first gonna store off some things. Oh, you do have a second Lucian. Well, you have a third Lucian now. Welcome to my life. We're gonna just keep all of the net 4s out for fun. Net 4 and higher. Or, well, 4-star and higher, not even net 4. Well, while you decide this, I need you to tell me what runes I'm selling or what I'm doing for this. Yeah, Trevor stays in there. That 3's going there. So far, out of nearly 60, well, that's while we're waiting on this. We used 47 scrolls, banked us 1 nat 5. Taylor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lightnings technically, and then these 2. Sell the rift rune and grind. I don't use them. Sell the 5-star rift runes. Okay, all the rift runes. Got it. All the enhanced gemstones. I want to leave this one since you put effort into grinding it. It can still be a decent rune. I would power this one up. I would keep this rune. Could be a good speed rune. But no qualms in selling these ones. You can get better. At 67,000, selling an F5 gives 5k mana. That's worth it, trust me. I mean, alright, well, sell the 5-star rift runes. Wait, where's one? Nah, that one's 6-star. Don't sell that one. Hold up. Alright. 5-star rift runes only. Okay, we're still gonna keep these 2, right? But they're 6 stars. Alright, 44,000. Yeah, there's only a 5-star speed rune there, and it's for an enhanced set. I just can't bring myself to sell a speed rune. Sell these 2 off because they're not that great. Let's see what we got grinds here. Defense speed. How much will these sell for? 78,000. That's gonna get us closer. Did we summons yet? We're in the middle of it. You can get them again later too. They're not great. Fight runes we'll leave alone. These runes are total garbo. That one will roll. I mean, total garbo as in the set accuracy increase. I don't like it. Nope. Get out of here. 2x Teors so far. We should have a couple over here to get rid of attack, speed. It's an enchant gem. The one that you had already had speed on it. We'll just, as you said, sell all 5-star rift runes and the grinds. Don't use them. Perfect. Alright, that should give us some wiggle room for right now. We'll summon more if we have to sell more. I don't want to just ditch all of them and then be like, whoops, I only needed to do 2 of them. We're gonna finish off these 13, and we will definitely need to come back because of all of the legendary scrolls. I have a feeling that broke our luck. So the last 13 scrolls, feeling a lightning, but knowing his rates too. And they'll be back to back at some point. It'll be the last 2 to build suspense. That's how it'll be. There we go, I told you! Ew. Gross. And then back to back. Aw. Alright. Get through the expensive scrolls. We're probably gonna have to definitely make more space. You'll get lightning from legendaries. I mean, that is true. No lightning there. Which means that Varad could very well be hiding in one of these scrolls. Nada. And... oh, here comes Varad. Don't tell me I called it. Oh. Okay. So my guildmate got a Cyan Awakened as a 5-star. He also got some off like the last week, so I'm perfectly happy with him getting that. So we're gonna need 200k more mana, 240,000 more mana. So we just need to go squeeze in 200,000 out of the grindstones again. Determination. 5-star rune, 5-star rune. We can just bail on these ones since you said sell the 5-star ones. That puts us up 30k, 170 to go. That puts us up basically 100,000. It pains me to have to sell these things. Tolerance, we're gonna leave the fight runes alone. 5 and 5-star. Blah and blah. Another 30,000, which leaves us with... I can't get rid of these. I'm not getting rid of the legendary ones. I know they're gems and grindstones. We're gonna leave the legendary ones. Legendary ones, we shouldn't need to. Legendary ones are too rare to get rid of. We're short 10k. One more thing. Not you. Nah, I'll leave fight rune. Fight runes are useful. Nah, it's still a speed rune. I'll leave it. No. I swear there's one that I'm missing. Energy runes aren't the most important things in life. I'll just evaluate a bad energy rune out. Fine. It's fine because it's got speed there. Good speed on that one. I have a feeling this rune's not going to turn out well. It's not going to fetch a lot. Do we have grindstones? No. Flat HP's good. Yeah, this stuff is fine. Sell it? Alright. Says sell it. We sell it. Get out of here. You can get another one later. Like, energy still has its usage. Let's see. Why is there a blue rune around here that I can just ditch? Not you. Oh, we got plenty of these things that we can just... You have a lot of these defense percent ones. We're just gonna slide one out. We're just gonna slide a defense grindstone for that out. If that's okay. It's blue. You'll get it back. You already have 2 of them. You're fine for right now. And these are all speed and HP. Those are fine. Alright. That should be perfect. Sell the blue grind. I only need to sell one of them. Alright, next up. Into the legendaries. We've got 4 of them. 200k mana immediately gone. Let's go. Get us something good. Get us that Sierra, that Teor. Not Teor. Please no more Teor. Gross. No, not like this. Not the way we want it. Come on, give us that Varad. Give us that Sierra. It's food, I guess. Could be worse. Come on. We just had him. Gross. Get out of here. He's HOH. No one wanted your uppity puppity butt then. Triana. Well, those are disappointing. Alright. L&D lightning. I'm feeling it. Feeling some L&D lightning. Jultan. He's not bad. He works well. Come on. Please, lightning. Please, L&D lightning. Worthless. Ellen, please. I'm hoping for one lightning. The lightning rates on L&Ds are just so much lower. It sucks. Ew. Devilodon. Come on. Of course it ends us with a Marshall Cat. Ends me with a Darien and ends you with a Marshall Cat. It's so disappointing. Congratulations on your Teor third Lucian, but I'm a little bit sorry about it. Could have been something more useful. Well, that's that. Do you have anyone else to summon for? I know we've got one person trying to get that premium pack right about now. Are you almost there, Sis Tap? You build a violent Teor? That's one way to do it. Just make sure there's... Well, we got one more person who we should be summoning for soon-ish. 82%? Alright, well, if you're doing that, I'll take a bathroom break, and then I'll head over to Europe for a few little bits. That was too many keys. Probably gonna switch my laundry out, so I'll be gone for just a few minutes while we wait for that. I'll be right. See ya, Waz. Thanks for tuning in. Please have a good sleep. Water puppy worth building? Oh, Water Anubis? I wouldn't say so. Anyways, guys, blacking out my camera. I'll have this beautiful empty shop island for you guys to stare at. I will be back in just a few minutes. And Mike is muted. And we are back. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Ration. Have you ever smoked beer? Dude. I heard someone who's, like, injected 3 beers once and died. Don't do that. Be careful. I thought you summoned for me, but I'm saving stones for Vertiheal. Well, that's fine. Sorry about that, guys. Does this app keep working on getting that thing going? Oh, you get out of here. You have to go over there to the Nat 5 Island. Nat 5 and usable monsters island. Right now it's Nat 5 Island and Elia. Sweet. How do you build tower? Anyways, well, since we're doing that, I might as well just hop over to Europe and help those guys buy you some time. I'll be streaming, I don't know, I'm gonna say 19 more minutes. I've got a lot of stuff I gotta do, and I actually would have been back here like 40 seconds earlier if I hadn't gone and done that. Done chores. I'm sneaking chores in the middle of my stream. I'm a terrible streamer. So professional. Mi Huang. But I'll definitely head over to the other side. Not what I wanted. Just needed this one. Well, let's look at here. Specials. And I could be close. I would go to 90, but the thing is I need to buy 2 more of these. I'll get another legendary scroll for next month. I won't worry about it. We'll have 3 for next month. It'll be fine. Not to mention, we'll also, in this coming month, be summoning for Cherish Zero, who has a metric butt ton of scrolls to be summoned. Anyways, going over to Europe for right quick. There's the button. I need a button to toggle that. I need a quick button. I really should. Want to help me build a Necro B10 team? I'm not the person to ask about that. I am horrible at Necropolis. I haven't figured out what really works well on there yet. Oop. Smoking beer is fine, just don't inject it. That's how you die, man. Don't inject 3 whole beers. Alrighty, we're back over and on that Europe side. Going over to that 9823. Darn. While we're doing that, let's look at this. Kairos Dungeons. How far did I go in Dragons? Do you think I can clear B7 with a rep or so? What do I get for clearing B7? And Necropolis could probably couldn't clear B7. That requires a team comp. I'm the one you're looking for? Alright, so what do you need help with, David, while we're over here? ATM means automatic teller machine. Giants B10, alrighty. Speed HP, perfect. Running him correctly. Focus. Hold up. Everyone's fine. You get 10 more speed, puts him at 161. Gonna sneeze. Plus 9 this rune. This rune, you'll plus 9 anyways, but plus 9 these 2 runes, because they might get more speed on them when you hit that plus 9. And sorry about the sneeze. This is a good violent set for him. So what you should totally do is, you should 6-star him. I mean, he can work as he is now. It's got enough accuracy, enough speed, but more speed would help. So focus on maxing this rune first, +9 these runes, and 6-star your Veramos. Run Veramos, 4-star. Work on your Bella. Put her on, like, work on your Bella. And check copper. Okay, I can do that too. Work on your Bella. He's good. She's a little slow in my opinion. Instead of running defense slot 2, move your HP percentage here and to your slot 4, and then run your slot 2 speed here, if you can get one. It helps out. She can heal more when she has more turns. She's useful if you need it, but I don't think you should. I think you should 6-star your Veramos, run Veramos, Bernard. Do you not have like a Shannon or something? Not seeing it. We'll check your copper here in a second. Can't give you an overall impression on how the runes are affecting him or his damage because he's too low. Can you help you with something? Sure, after I'm done with this. Is it wrong if I feed my cat beer? Probably. I mean, Kaz can probably... Oh, you have Olivia. Olivia could work too, I guess. I don't know, but you're missing out on an attack buff. Oh, wait, no, you have Chasoon. Vero, Bernard, Chasoon, Olivia, Kaz? Question mark? Hey, Corby. So, try running him, Chasoon, and Olivia. I would, if you're going to be running a non-Bella team, I would definitely say up her speed a little bit. She would help out more in the team if she had more speed. You don't really need to awaken her. She's already set for that. But more health means a better heal. Olivia's fine. She's incredibly fast. You can build a Bella too. I mean, if you're going to be using Kaz, because you've already built a Kaz, he's got armor break on first skill, I believe. So I think you should be fine. And this what does attack speed increase. Okay. Attack bar decrease. I think you could try Vero, Bernard, Chasoon, Olivia, and Kaz. I think that might actually work out for you right now. And look at your copper, you said. Not gonna look at all your stuff. Guard blade, defense, crit damage, defense, 67% defense. Not defense, crit rate increase, which would be 97% if you Messity shouted him or crit rate buffed him. Need to 6-star everything. You probably only need to 6-star your Veramos. And 6-starring Chasoon will make her better at healing, but she shouldn't need it at this point. She just needs more speed. I think your copper's fine, though. If you run a Messity, he's got enough crit rate. If you don't run a Messity, he might not. 88% to levels? Yeah, you're on your way. You've got plenty of time. Ugh. So I think your copper's fine. It shouldn't be too hard for you to 5-star him. He'll start showing how much damage he'll do once you 5-star him. I'm gonna probably try to get mine onto guard blade. I don't know. We'll see. But I think you're set. You just need a 6-star, one or two new monsters, and you should be fine. All right. What am I looking for, Daniel? Or Daniel? What am I looking for? You're rooting your monsters correctly, David. You shouldn't have any problems for once you get you should have a giant speed 10 set up right now. And the only way to make it really faster in the long run is to run another damage dealer instead of Bernard. Why isn't your DB10 speed team working? Perfect. Let's look at this. Okay, not enough crit rate, but enough speed, not enough attack on speed, crit damage, attack. Okay. On attack, crit damage, attack. So let's see here. Red Tark, Julie, and Galleon. Where does it fail? Speed, attack, HP, and 100% crit rate on speed, attack, HP. It's because it's 21% crit rate on that one. I was gonna say, why don't you just run crit damage if he was on attack slot too? Like, if you have a 100% crit rate, which here's why, it's because of these two runes. That's nearly 30% crit rate, right? Sorry, not 30, 40% of your crit rate right there. At the boss, who dies first? What happens? I need you to explain. A speed team's more of, it requires a lot more explanation. And hey, UU245, how's it going? I get close to the boss, but I always wipe. That just means you're not doing enough damage. Have you ever thought about converting this to a slot 4 attack rune and trying to squeeze more attack in on your Galleon? Instead of putting him at 900, trying to get him to like 14 to 1500 attack. Well, let's look at your speeds. Okay, he's 160% crit rate. He needs more attack, honestly. If you can find a replacement for this rune that's an attack rune, I would say use it. What I'm seeing here is the problem with this Tark nearly has 17-ish hundred attack, right? If you've been thinking about it, should you keep him on violent? Mine is not violent. I'll show off mine if I go back to global. Mine is on fatal attack, crit rate attack at the same speed as yours. I would say switch him over to fatal if you can. Double blade if you have to. Rage blade, whatever you need to do. But try to get him around 2000 attack on a attack, crit rate attack, or attack, crit damage attack. Will that make him worse in arena? I personally don't use my Verti heal in arena, but yeah, it would make him a little bit worse. Hey Bash, how's it going? Hey Last Door, how's it going? Can I get an account review? EKSD? Sure, where are you at? We're just buying time for SysTap right now. You meant Galleon, not Vertigo? Oh! No, I absolutely like my Galleon as an attack Galleon. I can bring a wind cleave comp with the expectation that Galleon can clean up a Perna, Galleon can clean up their fire damage dealer, Galleon cleans up Okeanos. With attack Galleon, I hit anywhere from 15 to 20,000 damage on his Pirate Strike without having him being attack for damage attack. It cleans up what my wind doesn't do. 91%. Come on, buddy, you're almost there. 9 more %. EU? Okay. Go over to channel 9823. And while you're there, we're gonna try to push Dragon's B10 down. But first we gotta go look at what Dragon's B10 gives us, if it's even worth our time. Achievement. So you just look at accounts or summons, or are you going to do other stuff? Well, today's just gonna be... I did my summons already. We're waiting for one other person. He's just trying to get the last stuff needed so I can summon for him. And I'm just spending some time. How do I rune Light Vampire? I got him today. I can auto GB10 but not DB10, so I've got no violent runes. I would say Fatal. Attack or damage attack. He does decent damage. You just have to keep the rest of your monsters around him alive. Wrong smileys. No, it's no worries. Dungeon Master. Do I not get anything for finishing? Reach max level with a 5-star monster. It's not too hard. We'll do that try that on Sunday stream. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do any of the Rift Beasts unless someone carries us. Not gonna do any of those. Not buying everything out of the magic shop. Is there no... Okay. Dragons. Okay, so it's just gonna give us one mystical scroll. Okay. You want to see more Taors? Yeah, we'll try. We'll try for more Taors. Do I have the reps remaining for this? B6 means I need a fire rep. Actually, we'll bring Perna along for the ride. Alright, cool. I still have my Chow for the B7. Should an attack alien be on violent, or can he be on any other set? I have my attack alien on violent. So, let's see here. Curse thoughts on Yasuo? Yeah, he's a high-skilled ceiling champion, but it feels so obnoxious to play against. Don't waste it. Wasted. Now I got a Jemire to deal with. Right to 1 crystal. I didn't actually look at what the boss does in this one. We're gonna try to straight face it. Alright, we have it already selected. Miyaso Vladimir, thanks for the kind words. It's just not fun to play against. Can you check out why my GB10 is inconsistent? Sure. I'll go through these ones first. Go in order in which people are asking for it. Continuous damage is applied and stuns. Got it. Easy, we got it. I mean, at least you're not a Riven main. Yasuo mains are like down here, and Riven mains are like down here, like way down below my table in my terms of enjoyment of playing with, but would have been a nice rune, but I'm not going to keep it. It doesn't benefit me to keep that rune. And we just bring ourselves a nice Chow for this. And then we're going to see if we can... I don't think we can clear. We don't have enough Chows for B10. At least you're not a Riven one-trick. Wow, that was some damage right there. What role do I enjoy? I enjoy top lane. Means I don't have to deal with the rest of the map for half the game. Come on, Chow. Kill the thing that's killing you. There we go. There's 80% of his health bar back. I think he's gonna die to dots. That's okay, we'll just refill once. Refreshin'. Boop. Never said we had to do this without this, so attack bar, attack break, jump, poof, half of his health gone. More attack bar boost. Slows would be nice. Everyone's gonna die here except Chow, but we're good. Let him go. Justice! There we go, another fun time scroll. We have exactly 16k. Come on, Megan. Aww. Alright, well, time to go back on to the other people. Help. Well, let's see what's going on with you. I'll pay 10 crystals for a mystical scroll. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. She needs a little bit more speed. She has 199 speed and Bella has 197, but Bella has a higher base speed, so as you level up your speed totem or use a speed lead, Bella's going to go before your Megan. So Megan needs just a little bit more speed because she needs to go first in Dragon's P10. You already have your Dragon's P10 team, and there's no way I need to pester you about that. But Dragon's P10, definitely need to make your Megan a little bit faster, just to make sure she goes before Bella. I don't see a Verti heal, but that's no problem. Because you can just run Sig, Bella, Spectra, Vero, and Sig, Bella, Vero, Megan, Spectra, 6-star him. That's fine enough for right now. I wouldn't go HP slot 2, but that's just my own 10 cents. 94%, almost there. 6 more percent. I think you can do DB10, you just need to 6-star him a little bit. And make her a bit faster. I think you're pretty good where you are. Chris, would you check my DB10? It's inconsistent. Vero, Ganna, Ganny, Bella, Bernard, Emma. EKSD. What was I looking for you? I think you're fine where you are, EKSD. It's, you probably have more monsters sitting around in storage. Think your account's good. Work on your Dragon's B10 team. You've got GB10 team done. Last order. What do we got going on? Congratulations on your Nikki. Ooh, Dark BBQ King. Wow, you've got a lot of L&D fun stuff. The only L&D fun stuff I have is Beta and Basalt. I mean, I've got like 7 Jultons, but everyone can get a Jolton. And congratulations on what seems to be a recent chow. Why do I have a feeling that you just like buy the L&D packs like every single day that they're available? I know you probably don't, but still, it feels like it. Because you have so many more better L&D monsters than I do. I want 11 Nat 5, okay. How about a Teor? We'll try. Realistically, 1 or 2 lightnings is more plausible. So Ruckus says he wants that monster so bad, but no luck on my side yet. Know how you feel? I've only gotten very few L&D lightnings throughout my career. Triple attack, it was so big. I don't like triple attack on Lucian. Just doesn't feel good. Get L&D lightning every 2 months from L&D monthly scroll. That's just disgusting, man. Can't tell you the last time I had an L&D lightning. Besides last month. Not last month, but then again, I didn't get that from the that was from the event, and because I went and got the 2 L&Ds from the 1,000 crystals party, and I also bought the pack because I really was in the mood of summoning. You have your GB10 team. Don't need to tell you what to do there. Go attack. He doesn't need to be fast, honestly. Welcome back, Neon. She just, yeah, she's... Why do you have accuracy slot too, though? Does she need accuracy? Oh, it removes beneficial effects. Yeah, I guess accuracy is okay on her. You're super shook when you got both of them. I would be too. Dark BBQ King is pretty fun. I would love to have him, but they nerfed his proc rate. Hey, Gabriel. Let's see here. I don't know what I really need to help you with. You've got Giant Speed 10 on pack. So, do your Giant Speed 10. I don't see a Vertiheal, so that's a little bit of a shame. You can definitely use Rakuni as a poor man's Vertiheal. He also pairs very well with Veramos for Dragon Speed 10 because he removes 2 harmful effects of the ally with the lowest HP and heals 10% of that ally's HP HP by 10%. So he'll remove dots off the one guy that's doing the worst, and Veramos will just kind of keep your team topped off. Not to mention his Rapid Agility will keep one person constantly going, and with Breeze. Check my mail. Did you finish already? There it is. Are you ready for me to go and do that? Do your summon, Sistap? And Sistap, you're on global, right?
Are you scared?
I have my dragons, it's just slow. Well, if you're using him for dragons, put him on slot 2 attack and 6-star him. Any attacker that you use generally needs to be six-starred because they do better when six-starred. I really need to stop saying It bothers me that more than it probably bothers you guys. So you probably need to six-star him just to do the max amount of damage he can do right now, and he really doesn't need to go very fast. You're just gimping his damage potential. Try to get... Try to get your, stuff. Try to just pick your core team for it. I think Sigmarus would make your runs faster if he was built properly as a proper damage dealer. Like I don't like triple attack Lucian. Try to get those crit damage runes. I think you should farm a little bit longer in Giants B10 for some crit damage runes for Fatal. Just because there's a few monsters that will use it a little bit better. Need to do Fire B10 and ToA 40 and you got it? Okay. Yeah, I got your email. Why is your GB10 team inconsistent? Emma Vero, Ganny. Good enough speed on him for right now. Ganymede, not enough speed. There's no point in putting your Ganymede on Beth. Attack or damage attack. Well, here's the thing is, if you've got these +6 runes on her, you should at least power these things up a bit. You never know what happens when you power these runes up. And not to mention, you're losing out on a lot of crit damage because that rune's not powered up. Your crit rate is way too low for it to do consistent damage. Like, with her, with 32% crit rate, that means you're critting basically 1 every 3 hit, right? So if you're critting only 1 in every 3 hit, what is the point of having crit damage? Because if you're critting 1 in, like, 2 out of 3 times, this rune is wasted. And there's Emma in there as well. Let's see here. Vero, Ganny, Bella, Bernard, Emma. I don't think you need Emma. I don't think you need Emma in there. Switch out Bernard and leave Ganymede in there. Put in Shannon or Megan, some form of attack power and defense buff, right? So leave Eremos, he's fine. Leave Ganymede, he's fine. Leave Bella, she's fine. Try to put in Shannon here and put in Beth here. Or, well, no, Ganymede's taking up a support slot. You need, you need, you need some form of attack boost. But Shannon's too slow. Try it without Ganymede. Try it without Ganymede and with a damage dealer instead. Which would be your Beth. Not ruined, not ruined. It's okay, Sis-Type. We'll summon for you next time. Or you can summon for yourself. It's okay. Like, Emma's not doing too much with her 13 speed. Remove her. Put in Beth. Power up these 2 runes. Add Beth in for damage, and add in Shannon for just more support for damage. Try that and see what happens. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be basically it. I can hijack your account anytime. Well, I'm not going to do that, because that's not what I do. But if you ever need me to summon for you, I meant it, yes. Aww. Well, if you're maxed out, I don't like seeing that number pop around. Done every challenge mission that you've got a decent amount of crystals. No, it's fine, Sistap. It really isn't a problem. Really, it's not a problem. Abdu. Haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing alright. Hope Timmy's doing alright too. Hasn't been online in 14 days. Hope life isn't hitting him too hard. He'll make it out of it. Next stream surprise summons? Probably. You do what I'm doing and just save up 100 skulls and let me summon them all at once? That'd be fun. I'm definitely not gonna do... Normally I save my scrolls starting from the 15th after ToA resets, but I'm just gonna save all of them at this point. So I can have a couple more to summon. We'll have 3 legendaries for next month's summons. I'll update the thing so that way it knows when the next one is. But let me give you the next month off the top of right now. Next month's summons will be on the 25th of next month. You'll have an LND and 45 out of 50 pieces for LND. So, if you want, I can summon for you on Sunday. Did I get any new mons? Let's just go show off what I got. So that means darkening this out for a second while I switch over to global. We're down on Europe for right now. But I'll give you, if you want, I can summon for you on Sunday. But you don't have to. Should Delphi have accuracy? Not really. Like, some is good, but it doesn't really need anything. Can you look at me? Warning, I'm a noob. Where are you at, UU245? Are you on global or Europe? Because if you're on global, since I'm already here, we can do that. So what I got from my summoning sessions was food, evolution, food, and then a bunch of 3 stars, and really disappointing LND pulls. I mean, I already have one of these Hargs. This Harg is actually incredibly good. On a 3-turn cooldown for 3 turns, attack speed and HP recovery means it should be up 100% of the time. Not to mention, it's what, 25%? 100% activation, or 95% activation. No, that's 100%, that's 30. What am I saying? 3-turn cooldown, 100% activation to decrease target's attack bar by 50% and then decrease its speed for 2 turns for 100%. And he's a defense scaling monster. Not to mention he has all the Harg's first skill, which is a Ghetto Vertiheal boost. But getting a Darien, another Woundhawk, and then Trash. Oh well. But overall, the most important thing we got here was Teor. He goes nicely alongside my 2 Lagmarons. Shiny Chimera. I was hoping I would get 5 Teors and see if, not Teors, 5 Lagmarons, see if I can run GB10 with them. But this will do fine. Global, okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, that's all I've gotten. Oh, and I did get a Mihang, but I already fed her off to my Mihang, so... 1, 2, 3. This will be the last account review I'll do. Or the opposites. You have 2 Teors and 1 Lagmaron. Alright, there you are. What do we got going on for you? Okay, pretty new. Okay, Hall of Heroes. You got a Casus, which is really nice. You've got a Darien. Don't know if you're planning on working on your Darien. Bernard with no additional speed. Slot 2 speed man. I'll say it again. He should be on Swift, Speed, Blah, and Blah. Whatever you can do to make him as fast as possible. HP percent is generally helpful for surviving giants. Get yourself a Shannon. If you haven't gotten the one that was free to you, go grab another one. She's a 2-star, really easy to get. Get her skilled up. Shannon Bernard is called the Shenardo combo, the Bernardin, whatever you want to call it. They're part of your core members. So, make him faster. His job is to make all of your monsters faster without needing to improve your monsters' speed quality outside of him. Shannon's job is to support you. She gives you that attack buff increase, that defense buff increase, and it's on a 4-turn cooldown and 3 turns active, or 3 and 3. Basically should be up 90% of the time. Alright, if you know, you're heading in the right direction. I just pulled out a lot of hair. That's like a fistful of hair. Well, I've started early onset balding because of the amount of hair that just came out when I did that. Oh, well. But you can have, if you work on your Veramos fusion, you can have a pretty easy Veramos fusion of Veramos, Shenardo, Bella, and a Casus. It'll be slow, but it'll work. Actually, it'll be a little bit faster than if you use Darien because she applies continuous damage. Ice cream cone head here. Anti-gravity ice cream cone applies debuffs on her first skill. She heals, and she gives you the crit chance decrease. See you, Neon? He has a Mantura. Mantura's really nice, but I don't think Mantura is going to be good for Giants B10 off the start. Because this is on a multi-turn cooldown, whereas a Casus would just be like literally continuous damage. Continuous damage on every turn, possibly. Depending on, what's the skill rate? 30 goes up to 70%. That's actually not that bad. The thing is, Grim Reaper, if he's going to be having a Shenardadino combo, he already has the slow, and Bella's going to be removing buffs anyway, so don't think he needs Mantura. Just saying. But he has options. You have a lot of good mons to work with. Get your core team up and going. Made changes to your Emma. Okay, we're going to look at just your Emma then. Violent Nemesis, HP. Good speed, could be better, but not terrible. 30,000 HP? 33-ish thousand. Goes up to, depends on whose leader skill you got, but you got 33,000 HP. Got a solid shield. Heal that's 30% of her max HP, which means she's going to heal at least 11-ish K to everyone. And if you use it and you overheal, you get the rest of it as a shield, which means you don't have to worry about overhealing with her. So, I think she's set. The only thing you need to now worry about is put a little bit more speed on her, and how you get that is up to you. Whether you want to try to get some upgrades to these runes instead of getting this accuracy and crit rate rule gone into speed and HP instead. The only thing really is just to improve her gradually. But overall, I think she's much, much better now. And I think you've got a solid Emma. All you really need is more speed. Well, and it's like your Emma's good where she is now, and the way you make her better is just make her faster. I'm not saying she's bad, I'm just saying your progression with her now is just more speed. Through grinds, through replacing runes by getting another one that powers ups without dropping her HP. You just want to increase her speed. Alrighty, well, I think that's going to be it for me today. Got some chores I need to do. Got a lot of stuff I gotta get done. It is Friday after all. Just take this guy and stick him over there. Well, let's see here. What do I gotta get done? Well, before we do this, I need 20 wind crystals, because I'm going to feed off this one. Where'd the other ones go? Why are they up here? I'm confused. I'm gonna feed off these 4. I don't know. Should I use this guy? What do you think, Rashawn? Should I use the Fire Horse for skill ups for Amesity? I really shouldn't need it, right? Amesity's job is just to do the one thing once. Putting it down on a 4-turn cooldown is not gonna help me much, right? And this guy's not good. I don't plan on building him. I don't even know his name. Duamutef? I'll have to look up the pronunciation of that. Yeah, no worries. No worries, you. Poe, thank you for the follow. Anyways, I'm gonna go farm a couple things so I can turn those things into legendary scroll pieces off stream, and I'm gonna go do laundry because I need to do that because I've been neglecting to do that, and this is my last pair of clean clothes. Not true. I have a lot of pairs of clean clothes left. I'm out of clean socks though, and I'm supposed to be leaving today, so I had to go and wash socks. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining in. Those who are new, welcome to the stream and channel. I hope you enjoy it. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sundays, Tuesday, and Thursdays. I'm making a video, which is an explanation of why there was no video yesterday. Well, the downstairs neighbors are doing renovations on this wall. So I woke up at 8 something in the morning to the sound of a hammer hitting the wall where my head was. And I couldn't record a video because they were being incredibly loud throughout the entire day. And it's the downstairs neighbor, mind you. And then as soon as they were done, the lawn people were outside, trimming up the stuff right outside the window, and it was just so loud, and it became really nighttime, and by the time I could film it, I needed my webcam on for the video I'm doing, and it had been so dark you couldn't have seen anything, so I had to postpone it. Don't worry, next video is coming up on Tuesday, or I might record it after stream Sunday, we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I'm Curse Moran, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye!